Yeah, that's right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ghost Stories, the 49th episode. Who would have thought that we would do 49 episodes of this nonsense? With us, the one, the only, Suresh Madam.
The popcorns.
Welcome, Suresh. Man. Hey, I think the plural of popcorn is popcorn only. It's like one platypus,
Oh,
two,
platypuses.
one cactus.
It's two cactuses.
Hey, we must
James
start.
Caladan. Yes,
We
we
must-
must start.
Yeah.
And it's thank you so much for always saying that I'm viscosity and
Yes, yes.
always on time and all those things, and then vomiting and very nice. Thank you, and all ladies and gentlemen, also put your hands together for the
Yes.
man himself. The ghost of the ghost, the stories of the stories.
Thank you,
एक ही
thank you.
आदमी है, बहुत बड़ा हीरा है.
Yay.
Hoezaay Kowako.
Bad chahiye. Thank you, thank you. We must start by doing a big congratulations to a man who is now part of the club. Cyrus Saukar.
Saukar,
Congratulations and celebrations.
Celebrations.
Uska shaadi ho gaya. Tan 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 tan. But wow, man. Amazing.
I know.
Of course, we couldn't make it. I mean, we
Somehow
were
I-
invited, but that's
I know. I couldn't go to Cyrus. Shouldn't feel bad because I couldn't go to Ranbir's. Ranbir.
so same for the
Ranbir,
same
yes.
reason. Yeah,
Same reasons. Yeah.
Cyrus shouldn't feel bad. I felt really. I was watching all the stories. Uska shaadi mein sab log naach rahe. Varun is there. Roshan Abbas. Arey, you can be like that was me, Suresh. Roshan Abbas was
yeah.
at his wedding, so you can be like that was you.
But oh, bald
So you have an excuse. You can be like, I wore a wig and came. But we missed it. Of course, we'll make it up to him by going to his house and pressing his legs and stuff like that. Oh my God, it has already begun. What is wrong with you guys? Why you make me do this in the start thing? Where's the button? Yee. Hi. Kaise tum log? Hi,
Arey.
Suresh sir. How are you?
मार दिया. ठीक है. हम मैं ठीक हूँ मैडम. आप कैसी है?
नहीं रिस्पेक्टफुली ना आप सर है तो इसलिए आदित्य श्रीराम थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर मैसेज हैप्पी ईस्टर जोशी भाई कैन सुरेश प्लीज डू हिज कमला का हमला वॉइस ऑफ कोर्स ही कैन
ऑफ
वो
कोर्स
करेगा अभी।
का राजू कालीगुड़ का ऐसा कालीगुड़ ये करता रहेगा और कमला हमला किसके पर करने का? आदित्य
नहीं वो ऐसा ही
श्रीराम.
बस हो गया बस फ्री
ऐसा
में
ना?
बस इतना
बस
ही
ओके थैंक यू. राजू
वो
राजू
free में नहीं था।
राजू.
Oh my God, calm down, please. Rupakata Ghosh says, Boni ho girele. Yes, so thank you everyone for coming. So sweet of you guys. आप लोग अभी तक हमारे साथ है. Hey, just leave my body. What's happening? Hey, welcome everybody to the start again to the stream. And really though, thank you everybody who stuck with us this long. I mean, we've been through some. Oh no, here we. Yee, एक और message आया. Sorry. Please bring back Dr. Hani Balkar, Sanju Baba ASMR, please. Sanju Baba ASMR.
संजू बाबा. How will that sound?
क्या रे?
ये मैं तेरे को
क्या रे?
पहले से बोल रहा था.
हाँ.
Dr. Hani Balkar, anytime we can do, not a problem.
No. So we're going to send a lot of love to Cyrus Saukar. Please go to his Instagram. Send him tons of love. He just got married.
We need
And-
support also.
Listen, it's not like only he got married. Even his wife got married to him. So it's both ways, please.
Yeah, of course.
People behave like this Cyrus got married. But anyway, go send him some love, man. I can't wait for him to come back and then ask him how it went and chat with him. And if he picks up the phone.
Wasn't it today?
Yesterday.
Oh, he sent me, invited me, come to my wedding on 16th or something.
Yeah, people do that with you
Oh,
sometimes. They give you the wrong date, wrong address, and all. That's okay. So you don't worry about it. It's just for fun. It's a small prank sort of thing. Anyway, the the
hey,
Zoom link is in the description of this video. Please hit it and come tell us your stories. um Please don't try not to tell us stories that you've heard from other places unless they're really scary or whatever, but mostly if you can tell us your own experiences, that'd be great. On the previous video someone commented saying, "Arey, that lady is saying कि उसको वो anklets का आवाज सुनाई दे रहा है and you are saying spider spider." I found if you go to YouTube and you do a search for insect that sounds like anklets, you'll find someone has posted a video of exactly that. It's a cricket, yaar, Suresh.
I'm still
Sit.
not convinced
No,
because
no.
cricket
You
cricket
what?
का मैं सुना उसका उसका जा रहा था ऐसे कुछ जा रहा था
I
लेकिन वो पायल का आवाज ऐसे रहता है
You just did the same thing twice with different volumes.
वो
No, no, but listen, what I'm saying is the point is that that cricket was at a certain point in the house. That the acoustics lent itself towards it sounding like
so
fire.
okay, so let's get this straightened up. So you're a non-believer, I'm a believer. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Please, we just keep changing our stories as whenever it suits us.
Yeah, but
But
if
मैं
surely
believe नहीं
maybe
करता, मैं
oh
नहीं
maybe
करता, मैं नहीं
maybe
करता.
दो क्रिकेट साथ में रहेगा उनका को क्यों पूरा
तो फिर
फिर
I'm
हो
saying
करेक्ट
why
हो
we
सकता है
go straight to the ghosts? It's obviously two crickets. When there's one
करेक्ट
cricket,
चलो
उसका दोस्त भी रहेगा ना उसके साथ.
वैसे हाँ वैसे मुंबई का क्रिकेट से कोई लेना देना है ही नहीं आजकल
Mr. Chetri Singh, over
we lost
enthusiastic
again.
rat. Anyway, so there's that, and also
You are bothered
Suresh.
about the cricket when cricket में मुंबई फिर से 6 matches 0 points. Can you imagine how I'm feeling?
I can understand. How are you feeling? Feeling better
Very
now?
bad.
Very-
Mm,
Acha, Suresh, I want you to remind me after the first story to tell
mm.
you my story about dreams I've been having. It's
Oh,
related to ghost stories only, and I think there's a connect there, and we'll bring that up. But I need you to
yes,
remind me because you know me, मैं भूल जाएगा. So,
correct.
everybody, drop a message in the chat if you think we are ready to go and you are ready. You got everything. Susu susab हो गया. Light white तुम्हारा माहौल बन गया. My kitchen. Ready, Suresh? You're good?
Yes, I'm very good at. That's what
Chalo.
I think.
Let's start and see who we have. Um, Please don't forget the Zoom link is in the description of this video. Click it, you'll come to a waiting room और वहां से आपको एक एक करके लेके आएंगे. अरे welcome new subscribers, Raviraj, Adrian, Rupkatha, Manthan. They must be like अरे मेरा नाम ले रहे हैं लोग. But thank you guys, कितना अच्छा लोग है. Um, Dream was a big fail. Why you have to bring that up? Huh?
Who?
I failed in geography also in school. Do you bring that up randomly at family function? Please, sir, behave yourself. Anyway, here we go.
I didn't do anything.
Not you.
Oh, okay, let's go. Well, the first caller of the day is ladies and gentlemen, स्वागत
Are
किए
wow.
D Power.
Oh my god, what's happening? There's a picture frame over there.
और एक पंखा. I think he's trying to show us a live ghost.
Hey, moi nahi kar sakta hai fishy sarkar. We'll discuss it. People have just recently discovered the fishy sarkar video from 11 years ago. Thanks, YouTube. It was all
Hallelujah,
because of
Paddy.
Chalchitra Talks, by the way, because they discussed it. It's okay. Excuse me. Hello. We were talking to a picture frame. What's happening?
It
क्या
gives
कर
a
रहा है
bird
भाई?
sound. अरे उसका हाथ है. अरे
Nice,
oh, there.
nice. I've been to this zoo. They didn't
Stop
let
up.
children in.
Mr. D Power, are you going to come on? You can just reply yes or no.
This is a good start. You know, Suresh, how I feel about this. Did you see the artwork? Today's artwork,
Oh,
man. Look at today's artwork. Suresh ka wig dik. That guy, the guy, I don't know, the guy, the artist did not say it's Pranidhi Sharma. Go to his Instagram, send him some love. He didn't say that was Suresh. Yeah, he just wanted to show us the middle finger of a monkey. This is a great start. I think today's stream is off to a great start, but
yeah, you know, sometimes people are very shy to tell us about their ghost stories. You know, somebody messaged me and I said, give it a try. It's okay. Don't feel bad because a lot of people, they are saying that a lot of people make fun of
yeah.
the way they, it's not fair, you know. So,
Then that person said, "Sir, मैं आपका बिल के लिए कॉल कर रही हूँ. आप please please भर दीजिए बिल.
oh, ठीक है, वो भी हो गया था.
वोडाफोन से बात कर रही हूँ."
ऐसा भी होता मेरे साथ हमेशा.
Yeah. Let's see
Mayuri
who's next.
Sonjay.
Please
सुनिए.
remind me, Suresh and people in the chat, Harami chat. Thank you for being here. Big thank you to all our mods and Pranidhi, of course. क्या artwork बनाएला है भाई. Solid बनाएला है भाई आज. Da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Oh, I finished Severance today.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. What?
Oof, Suresh. क्या देख रहा है आजकल? You
Severance?
said you called me and said you're watching something called My
Yeah, yeah. Very interesting thing on
on
Netflix that I'm
Netflix.
watching. Yeah, yeah. Very
Hmm.
interesting. At
I
last
just
they got
finished
something right.
Severance. Amazing. Yeah. Oof.
Severance is what? It's on?
Severance is what you get if you don't get
I know,
gratuity.
I know, I know that. But on what channel is
I've
it?
been waiting to crack that joke for years.
Oh,
It's on Apple TV.
oh, Apple. Oh, you are the
You remember?
Ladila types. We watch.
Eh,
I saw it on
sub
Apple
hai, sub
TV.
hai.
Sorry, yeah,
Shut
you're that guy. हम लोग
Ladina
Netflix.
types.
ओ मैं ये भी देख रहा हूँ, मैं
मेरा
देख रहा
सब
हूँ,
है
देन
नेटफ्लिक्स
भौकाल देख रहा
एप्पल
हूँ मैं
टीवी।
एमएक्स प्लेयर पे।
क्या
और
है?
अपना
हेलो,
कंपनी का भी
कौन
लॉकअप।
चिल्ला रहा है?
लॉकअप।
मयूरी। सॉरी सर, आपको इंटरप्ट
See,
किया।
we'll have to give them a time. I say blank screen देख के I don't think people who are
नहीं,
there.
मेरे
No
को
no
मजा
no
आता
no.
है।
तेरे को मजा ही आएगा ना, because you are. मैं देखता हूँ अपने मैसेजेस के लिस्ट पे कि किसको इस शो पे आज आना है।
अरे अभी तक से एक भी स्टोरी नहीं आया, बट कार्तिक, थैंक यू सो मच। सुनील सर, कौन सुनील?
वैसे ही मुक
Happy
कौन?
Vishu and Jose Boni हो गए रिले। I think he meant
साइरस
Suresh
को।
with
दैट्स
autocorrect.
ओके। साइरस को कांग्रेट्स बोलना भाई, वैदई मुकाशी। थैंक यू
Yeah.
वैदई।
मयूरी, आप मैसेज कर देना, ठीक है? कर देना, bro,
Little
bro.
jokes. I look forward
Don't
to
mess with me. If you're a
when I get
mosquito in my
fever.
house, you dead. You dead. This इसका भूत आ जाएगा. I'm so proud of myself.
Mahabaleshwar
Oh, that
haunting
has to do with
story.
the dream also. कौन है? क्या?
Popeye the butcher.
ये
Popeye
D'Souza.
the butcher who
Selvin
wants to say
D'Souza को लेके आते. हाँ
he
बोलो.
wants to say please accept the Mahabaleshwar haunting story. It's a story with thank you.
मैं इस सबको एक्सेप्ट करते, टेंशन मत लो. I love
Selvin.
everybody. Selvin
Selvin.
man. या बगो, come fast.
Hello Selvin.
Hey
Hi.
अरे
guys, how are
Selvin
you?
D'Souza. How are you, man?
I'm fine, man. How are you, buggers?
Good, man. Chilling over
Good man.
here.
We both are good men. How are you doing?
My father
Good,
knows
good. Big fan, guys. Big fan
Thanks,
from
buddy.
Gan Masti
Hey.
days.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Guys, bring Gan Masti back. I really miss
It's
that
there
stuff.
only. थोड़ा वापस लाना है. She don't talk about all
ask
these
this
things.
fellow. Ask him.
Luckily, I'm on the other side of the screen. Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Screen. Ask that fellow.
ask
Ask
him.
him.
Ask him. Ask him.
Anyway, guys, mahal, my chair, my kitchen.
Mahol. Oh, ठीक है.
Here we go.
Okay. So this story is from when I was in 8th grade, and 8th grade people, right? They love to do Bloody Mary. So we had
Oh
this.
God.
Yeah.
We had this whole thing in our school where all the kids go at home, and that whole the entire Bloody Mary thing was going on. So what happened was, one night, I mustered up the courage after rosary, of course, and I went to my, the small bathroom that we had. And the rules of Bloody Mary, right? You need to make it pitch dark and all that. So I did all that jazz, and I said Bloody Mary 3 times, and I waited in the bathroom for like probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Nothing happened. So I was like, yeah, this is all, bullshit. And the kids in the school are just bullshitting everyone, and nothing's going to happen. So I just went back to sleep. So as I went back to my bed, I covered, I put on my blanket, and so my bed is set up in such a way in the corner of the room that there's a wall next to my room. So I used to face the wall and sleep. Um, and generally, sometimes my mother has this habit. When I was small, she used to, come into my room and sleep on my bed next to me, or at least make sure that I'm asleep. So after I did the entire Bloody Mary thing, I went to sleep. 10-15 minutes into, after I tucked myself in, I feel this presence, like this body next to me on my side, right? And since my mother had that habit of coming and sort of, brushing up against me, I thought it was probably my mom. And I dozed off to sleep, because apparently that used to help me go to sleep. The next morning, when I woke up, I had a high fever. I had a really high fever of about 100, 102. I was throwing up violently, and I just couldn't make it to school. And the entire day I was just in bed sick. And So my mom comes back in the evening, sort of, once I have all the wicks and everything rubbed and the meds are working. Then I asked her, right? So you came to tuck me in yesterday, and she was like, "No, I didn't come." I was like, "What? Are you sure?" She's like, "Yeah." Like, "No, definitely you came, right? You were sleeping next to me yesterday." She's like, "No, no, I never came." And my heart started skipping beats, right? So then I wake up the entire house. I take the entire house. I ask my grandmom. I asked my dad. I asked my dad first, right? She came, right? From your room to my room. My father was like, "No, she never came." They were sleeping. They went to sleep. They had a very long day, so they went to sleep very early, and she never came to the room. And suddenly, all the meds, everything just wore off, and I just put up a high, spiked up a fever again, and I wasn't straight for like a week. And my mother took me to church every day for 2 whole weeks, and yeah, I think I prayed for like 40 years in those 2 weeks. And after that, I've never done Bloody Mary, and every time, so even till date, uh, I mean, I keep the light of the washroom on, just in case if I have to go pee in the night. I ensure that before going to sleep, I keep my washroom light on. Yeah, so
Very
that was,
interesting and unnerving story. And
yeah.
it's not happened again to you, though, right?
No, so I ensure that at least there's one night light or some sort of a light on in the bathroom.
Because the ghost will be afraid of the light.
Probably.
You'll be like, light, मैं नहीं आएगा.
Probably. No, so that's the same reason I don't even put my leg from the bed, right? I don't do that also. I ensure that my legs are not all over the bed and my blanket of protection is there. So that's the only way I can go to sleep.
See, Anil Kapoor doesn't have this problem. Uska legs
But
ka. The ghost come and think there's a ape sleeping there. उसका इतना बाल है.
Simply going after uncle को.
Just
Anyway,
trying to relax everyone. So no,
मेरा uncle के
this.
बारे में. Anyway, Selvin, thank you for sharing that with
yeah,
us.
thank you for having me.
It's
Thank you, man.
Rick. Someone said also, ऐसा risk नहीं लेने का.
कभी नहीं लेने का.
Yeah.
Pray to
Yeah,
the Lord.
Okay.
That's it.
You were in the
right.
8th standard when this happened?
I was, yeah, seventh or eighth standard. It's a hazy memory now.
Got
I
easy.
don't remember anymore.
Got it.
But yeah,
Okay. All right. Thank you, man.
thank you
Have a
guys.
good one, and thanks for
Take care,
sharing
man.
that with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boni
yeah.
hogi
Bye.
really.
I'm a big fan,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Thank you, man. Bye. Bye.
Very interesting. So for some people who don't know what Bloody Marys is, apparently you say it a couple of times in front of a mirror, and then वो भूत आ जाता है ना.
बाप
इनका
रे.
केस में थोड़ा लेट आ गया because the booth was stuck in traffic. You came a little late over there. Oh, nee. Hi, sir. How are you? Looking so cute
Very
today.
well. Oh, अच्छा.
Aditya Shriram. Aditya Shriram forgot to say, Suresh sir, please do Kamla ka Amla Katrina ki बहन की शादी bit. Kindly refund previous super chat, preferably by demand draft. Very funny. Oh,
Yeah.
Harish ने भी message भेजा. Bring all the bhutiagiri out, peoples. Suresh, Sare, Namaskaram. Jose,
Oh.
Kite Muntare Mure.
अरे वाह. हरीश
Sub
मलयाली
language, sub linguist stay there.
मल्लू
Born.
मल्लू. Thank you, man.
Anyway, so Suresh, now.
तो ये मिरर में देख के ऐसा बोलना नहीं चाहिए है ना. Why
Supposedly.
would people want to do that?
See,
What's the curiosity?
like I said, I don't believe in all this, but looking into the mirror when there's very little light in your room is a very creepy thing to do.
I also feel what
It's very
happens na,
scary.
in your subconscious, that thought is also there कि ऐसा बोलेगा तो something will appear. So in the night,
उसको तो fever हो गया बाप रे.
हाँ, डर गया होगा ना. It's
Maybe
very
the
scary
mosquitoes.
experience.
But
Anyway,
anyway,
चलो हम
so
लोग review.
you were supposed to remind me about something. Fail हो गया
Yes,
था.
yes, नहीं पर तू अच्छा हुआ तूने मेरे को remind किया, तेरे को remind करने. So you had to ask me to remind you of
Okay.
the dreams that you have been having.
So I mean, earlier I wouldn't have dreams, but then I started sleeping on time and stuff. And then when I say I wouldn't have dreams, like, I repeat, it's not about my dreams and ambitions. I meant like I was not having dreams, but now the dreams are happening and they're super like vivid. And as everybody knows, I'm super. I said super twice. I'm very vocabulary limited. I'm very
You-
paranoid about mosquitoes. You know that, Suresh. I've
Correct.
I've trained everybody in my house to keep everything closed, make sure ki when it gets dark, yeah, oh, this that. Now, a couple of nights ago, okay, I had this dream where if anybody watches Grey's Anatomy, for some reason Dr. Bailey from Grey's Anatomy was chasing us up a Ferris wheel, and I was trying to save somebody who was up, and I was also hanging. And I'll tell you how this links in. But anyway, so I was kicking, trying to kick her off the Ferris wheel. And then in the middle of the night, my wife wakes me up and says, "What are you doing?" And I was kicking
Oh,
on the bed. I was kicking with my legs, like going crazy. Anyway, that was the previous night. Then last night, like or 2 nights ago, I woke up at 4 in the morning saying, "Arey machhar kaat raha hai." Okay, and I went crazy. Put the lights on. I got the zapper and everything. I'm checking kidhar chup raha hai, kidhar chup raha hai. No, it's going crazy, man. And so my wife is saying, no, there are no mosquitoes and this that. But I don't believe, because either way, these mosquitoes only bite me. Where is this going? I'll tell you. So then I went back to sleep. Sone ke baad I couldn't get sleep because I kept feeling like the mosquitoes are biting me, this that. And then in the daytime when I thought about it, I really thought about it now. I tried to think about the visuals that I was seeing in my head. And in my head, I remember seeing the mosquito clearly on the wall and then flying off. But there wasn't that much light in the room. So the conclusion I have come to is that I was dreaming about the mosquito.
wow.
Okay. Now this is really going to blow your mind. So I was dreaming about the mosquito, and I seamlessly woke up thinking ki I was awake only.
Wow.
And then I wasted an hour and a half looking for a mosquito that did not exist. My point being here is that a lot of people say, "Arey, maine ye dekha, wo dekha, this, that," and when they're sleeping and they got up. It could be that you are transitioning from the sleep state to the waking state. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Now, my problem here is that, Salah, as long as it dreams about aliens and spaceships and all, I know that they're dreams. I've started dreaming about stuff that's actually in my life, like mosquitoes and all.
Oh,
So I don't know the difference.
great. I
I'm so
so
screwed.
hold my hand for some time.
No, but the reason I'm telling this story is because I'm now convinced that you can dream about something and not be sure that you were dreaming about it.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
Let me put this out there to your mind right now. What if it is a ghost mosquito?
Yeah, no, so I doubt it. Very much doubt it. But thank you guys for staying with me through that story. I hope some people now are able to make sense of what's going on in your dreams and stuff. Yee!
Oh,
Hi Suresh sir, wapas aayi
are
main.
you? Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
just came back. Why are you saying thank you? I just came to say Cyrus Sharma, Bada Panka alert, Hoezaay and Suresh sir, please do Adbhut things along with Bhoot things. Really बहुत funny है. करेंगे. थोड़ा सब लोग busy थे, people dealing with their own lives and all. You know how it is. Sometimes that happens. Anupam Ramchandra Mishra says, bloody Cyrus, bloody Cyril. We should say in the mirror now. I'm unsubscribing. If they are not coming next time, Hoezaay, big fan. I just want to say it was great having you as a subscriber, Anupam, and have
So
a
you
good
mean to
life. I
just,
don't know
yeah, correct.
what to
Anupam
tell him.
Bichara. Yeah, Cyrus and
But I
Cyril may
mean,
not come back.
yeah, but don't go Anupam, I bet them. Eee.
Cyrus for good reasons. I can
Hi.
understand. At least 6 महीने के लिए he won't be there.
But Suresh, what a crazy thing! Now my mind was blown when I thought about it. That, oh my god! And imagine dreaming about mosquitoes and all. Yeah,
That means
shit.
you're obsessed with mosquitoes. I've seen that. So you feel that, no, so it's
Yeah,
come in your
I don't
subconscious and they're
deny
flying
this.
around. Thank you, Murli. Popcorn.
This is us dancing at Cyrus's wedding because we couldn't make it.
Cyrus, congratulations, congratulations.
Hey, sir, एक minute. Murali Funny says popcorn for Suresh. Thank you, Murali. Rohan
Thank you.
Pandey says, hello,
Murali.
Jose Suresh, sir. He says, but it's spelled Murali. It's Murli only. Sorry, yeah, I didn't know.
Murali.
ठीक है. Rohan Pandey, hello, Jose and Suresh, sir. Great fan. Now let's keep going. My hall, my kitchen. Ready, sir? We're going in for the next story. Oh my
Mahabaleshwar
god.
haunting.
I've not had any dreams about ants yet, guys. But thanks for putting that in there. I'm sure it'll happen next. ये क्यों है इधर? Oh my God.
Mahabaleshwar
Jeez.
haunting is also waiting over there. Popeye the butcher. On
I'm not
Instagram
cheating on
में
ants with mosquitoes. It's not a relationship. Thanks, Sheetal.
Hi guys, am I audible?
Very
yes,
much,
yes.
sir. Welcome. थोड़ा low है.
Hi. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Thank you. You're
Thank
looking
you
like a
very
human
much.
being.
So this story is of my nani story.
Okay, go for
This
it.
really happened with her. So let me give you a background. So this started somewhere around in late 1970s or early 1980s का time था, when पंजाब में Hindu Sikh violence बहुत ज़्यादा होता था. So at that time, my Nana ji got a job offer from Mumbai,
Okay.
and they were really giving some good perks with it. So the whole family decided to shift to Mumbai. Okay. So at that time, my mother and my masi were really young. Like they were in fourth or third class. Okay. So when my nani shifted to the new house, she found out that the neighbor family, the family living next door, they had 3 members. An old lady who was in her 60s maybe. She was paralyzed. Matlab, she couldn't move. She was only on a bed all her time. Okay. And and उनके साथ उनका son था and उनकी daughter-in-law थी. So what happened is कि वो जो family थी उनमें they were not living peacefully. They were always having conflicts with mother and the वो जो होता है ना सास बहू वाला conflict.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
always on. It was always on, and घर का माहौल भी was not very peaceful. And moreover वो जो उनका son था और जो उनकी daughter-in-law थी वो उनकी care भी नहीं करते थे. She was on bed, so she required a little more help. And but he was very rich, and he had 4 more properties also. So he used to live on those houses most of the time. तो धीरे धीरे करके मेरी नानी की उनसे थोड़ी बहुत फ्रेंडशिप स्टार्ट हुई एंड दे स्टार्टिंग गेटिंग टू नो ईच अदर एंड इन विद इन 1 or 2 years बहुत ज़्यादा बॉन्डिंग हो गई. एंड इनफैक्ट कि मेरी नानी यूज्ड टू गिव हर फूड, यूज्ड टू टेक हर आउट ऑन अ व्हील चेयर. मतलब उनके पास डोमेस्टिक हेल्प भी थी, बट मेरी नानी के साथ उनका थोड़ा हो गया था, मतलब कनेक्शन हो गया था. शी रियली यूज्ड टू लाइक माय नानी. मतलब मदर डॉटर वाला थोड़ा हो गया था सीन. ठीक है, बिकॉज शी वाज नॉट गेटिंग लव फ्रॉम हर ओन फैमिली.
Got it.
तो ऐसे ही टाइम पास बाय 3-4 years डाउन द लाइन, इवेंचुअली शी गॉट इवन मोर इल एंड इवेंचुअली शी पास्ड अवे. ठीक है, तो नॉर्मल उस घर में कोई नहीं रहता था. वो सन एंड डॉटर अपने दूसरे प्रॉपर्टी में रहते थे. एंड माय नानीज मतलब माय नानीज फैमिली वाज द ओनली फैमिली ऑन दैट फ्लोर. ओके. सो वन फाइन डे, मतलब उनकी डेथ के अराउंड 1 साल बाद अराउंड, द वॉचमैन ऑफ द बिल्डिंग ही केम टू माय नानी एंड ही सेड कि आपके डोर पे ये लेट नाइट पे कौन बूढ़ी सी लेडी रहती है, मैंने बहुत बार देखा है. तो माय नानी की उनको वो समझ नहीं आया, उनको लगा ऐसी कुछ बोल रहा होगा, क्योंकि इफ यू नो कि वॉचमैन चेंज भी होते रहते हैं.
Yeah.
तो उन्होंने ज्यादा इस बात को माइंड नहीं किया. ठीक है. तो उसके कुछ टाइम बाद मेरी नानी का एक नेबर था. वो उस टाइम पे अगर आपको पता ही होगा कि एंटीनाज होते थे रूफ पे रेडियो एंड टीवी के.
Yeah.
तो वो रात के टाइम कुछ सेट करने गया होगा एंटीना, एंड व्हाट ही सॉ इज कि स्टेयर से एक नीचे एक आदमी, मतलब एक फिगर आ रही है, एक सिलुएट आ रहा है. सो नॉर्मली उसने उसको साइड देने के लिए ही यू नो जब नैरो स्पेस होता है, 2 लोग सामने से आ रहे हो, तो
Yeah.
यू टर्न अराउंड टू अवॉइड टचिंग योर शोल्डर्स. ऐसे ही हुआ, वो इंसान उसके साइड में से पास हुआ एंड देन ही लुक्ड अराउंड, तो वहां पे कोई भी नहीं था. सो ही फ्रीक्ड आउट. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट डे उसने पूरी सोसाइटी में बताया कि ऐसा ऐसा मुझको ओल्ड लेडी वाला सिलुएट दिखा था. वॉचमैन ने भी बोला कि हाँ मेरे को दिखा था सिलुएट. तो ऐसे करते करते मतलब 4-5 और लोग आए कि वी हैव आल्सो सीन दैट ओल्ड लेडी, शी इज नॉट सपोज्ड टू बी सीन हियर, ये वो. तो पूरी सोसाइटी में पैनिक हो गया. सो द होल सोसाइटी कॉल्ड हिज सन, हर सन सॉरी, कि आपकी ऐसी जो मदर की स्पिरिट बोल लो, हमको सोसाइटी में दिख रही है, काफी लोगों को दिख रही है. सो उसने ऐसा कुछ सीरियसली लिया नहीं. तो व्हाट द सोसाइटी पीपल डिसाइडेड कि उन्होंने कम्युनिटी पूल इन करके एक जो पंडित वगैरह जो भी होते हैं उनको बुलाया एंड उन्होंने सब किया. उसके बाद जो है वो उसके बाद सोसाइटी में तो किसी को नहीं दिखा. बट फ्रॉम दैट डे, जब से ये जो पंडित आया था, विजिट किया था पंडित ने, पूरा क्लेंस किया था एरिया को, उस दिन से वो लेडी मेरी नानी के ड्रीम्स में आने लग गई. एंड स्टार्टिंग में तो नॉर्मल होता था, फ्रेंडली होता था, मीट एंड ग्रीट होता था. शी यूज्ड टू आस्क कि कैसा है ये सब, मतलब नॉर्मल, वेरी पीसफुल. बट माय नानी रियलाइज कि अभी बहुत ज्यादा फ्रीक्वेंट हो रहा था, मतलब ओवर अ स्पैन ऑफ अ फ्यू मंथ्स, ऐसा नहीं कि एक दो दिन में, फ्यू मंथ्स में वो थोड़ा फ्रीक्वेंट होने लग गया. मतलब शी यूज्ड टू come more often in her dreams. And वो she used to started demanding things कि तू मेरे साथ चल, you are a really good person, you should come with me, यहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं रखा, मतलब इस टाइप की बातें करती थी वो ड्रीम्स में. So my nanny started to really freak out कि ये जो हो रहा है कुछ गलत नहीं हो रहा है. So she started searching for a person who can suggest what to do with her. So people guided her to the same pandit that had come to cleanse the area. So my nani asked him for his advice कि अभी क्या करना चाहिए इस situation में. So he said कि वो देखो किसी physical place में नहीं है that I can cleanse. She is only coming in your dreams. So you have to handle it on your own. तो नानी ने कहा ठीक है, बट कुछ आइडिया दो कैसा होगा. So he said कि if she demands if she demands even a drop of water also, you have to deny it to her. You should not give anything to her. You have to rude with her, or you have to be rude with her. ऐसा softly बात नहीं करना, मतलब you have to be in a commanding position. You have to command her. You don't have to ask her. Okay. So ऐसा करते करते ऐसा immediately तो नहीं हुआ, but over a period of time, my nanny used to, मतलब जैसा lucid dreaming में होता है, you can communicate, you can prepare
apparently you can
yourself.
control your dreams or control yourself in the dream.
So धीरे धीरे over a period of few months, my nanny eventually became really rude with her. My nanny used to, मतलब foul language भी use करने पड़ी थी उनको, ऐसा वो बोलती है. उसको मतलब डांट के भगाया था कि you have no place here, you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't come here, I'm no one to you, ऐसा बोल के मतलब वो हुआ था, मतलब लड़ाई हुई थी, ब्रेकअप कह लो. So from that day onward, it never happened again with her.
Oh my god, I got chills so many times through this story. Bloody hell.
I didn't used to believe in all these things, but मेरी नानी के साथ हुआ, my mother also confirmed it, so I thought कि maybe होगा ऐसा सच.
Oh my god, so
Quite possible.
I don't know what I would say if the person advising me to like how to deal with this was saying you be rude with the ghost. I'd be like, are you sure, sir? Please.
Yeah, that's what he
कुछ और
said.
उपाय है?
You shouldn't, you should not be submissive in front of them. You should be in a commanding position. You should command like
God.
you, Doberman or a wild dog.
I'm so screwed. This is going to happen to me in my dream tonight. I'm sure of
You
it.
have to show yourself to be a bigger thing.
I'll try, sir.
Yeah.
But bro, what a scary, scary story.
Yeah,
Thank you for
and
sharing that with us.
Society कौन सी by the way?
I don't know.
He's just
Mumbai
making
में?
a map. He'll go there later.
Somewhere in Mumbai only.
Okay, it's obviously not allowed to mention. कोई बात नहीं.
No, it's better if you don't. Thank you. Anyway, thanks, buddy. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
And thanks for sharing that with us. That was
Good
really creepy. All right.
Nice, nice.
Bye.
क्या nice? पागल हो गया क्या? कुछ nice नहीं था उसका. Oh God. Suresh, what would you do if the person advising you was telling you to be mean to the ghost? Oh shit.
What? मैं तो बोलूँगा उसको मेरे को लॉटरी के numbers दे. ऐसा कोई आएगा तो बात करने.
He's not predicting the future, man. He's like.
You never know if that ghost can go inside
my God.
somewhere.
That was too much. 50 Shades of Dreams. Somebody committing old lady.
Nice.
Oh man, that seriously creeped me out. Okay, I believe the Harami chat has been campaigning for Atharva. So Atharva is coming in next. Woo! मैं तो डर गई. Seriously, मैं डर गई.
महाबलेश्वर को तो accept नहीं कर रहा है.
I accept all places. I love
So that's
Mahabaleshwar.
the
There's nothing
first.
wrong. But
I read it out 16 times to you, and you were.
Atharva was first, ना? कभी झगड़ा
अथर्व
होना
पहले
चाहिए.
था. नहीं, अथर्व पहले नहीं था. आई थिंक वो बेचारा महाबलेश्वर कब से रुके हैं.
अरे UK saying Jose, why can't you be mean to save your life? Trust me, I have to be mean every day to save my life over here. But I mean, in a dream, yaar, with a supernatural being which you're not really sure about what's actually happening or whether it's even real. Anyway, वो सब please आपको पता है, नहीं believe नहीं करते. तो
उपाय
अथर्व,
तो पूछो.
सुरेश next महाबलेश्वर. और
महाबलेश्वर हॉन्टिंग स्टोरी.
ठीक है. Oh, अच्छा, I thought that guy's name. Atharva, hopefully your internet will not give out on you. तेरे को लेके आ रहे हैं अंदर. Guys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. I've given up on saying all this. I've forgotten about it. Please, भूलिएगा मत. Like, subscribe, अपना blood sample, आधार कार्ड सब लिंक कर दीजिए. बड़ा मजा आएगा हम लोगों को और काफी अच्छा भी लगेगा. Oh my God, these stories where
अथर्व,
someone standing next to a window and all, मेरे को बहुत डर लगता है. अथर्व, कैसा है भाई?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
कौन चला रहा है? Hello, कैसा है? We can hear you, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. एक और बार पूछेगा अभी. Can you hear us? We can hear you.
Yes.
ठीक है.
I
Lovely.
can hear you.
Lovely, sir.
have you been on the show before, Atharva?
No. This is my first time.
Just checking. I've been asked to check.
Very nice.
नहीं, पिछली बार आया था मैं,
देखा.
मगर मेरे भाई ने बंद कर दिया था.
Ah, yeah. You remember.
मुझे लॉक कर दिया था मेरे भाई ने, और वो स्ट्रीम पर कुछ भी बोल रहा है.
Anyway, get ready, Atharva. It's time for you to shine. And see, I knew ना शुरुआत में अगर blank calls आता है, then you know you're going to get crazy stories like the previous one. तो Atharva, stage is all yours. Take it away. मैं थोड़ा चाय लेके आता हूँ. Go for it. शुरू कर दीजिए.
तो ये मेरे साथ 1 महीने पहले हुआ था. मैं यहाँ अपने गांव से बाहर आया हूँ कॉलेज के लिए. मेरे साथ क्या हुआ, मैं रात को स्टडी करता था ना, 12th में हुई, इसलिए रात को स्टडी वगैरह टाइम टेबल रहता है. तो रात में मैं 2-2:30 बजे के आसपास तक स्टडी करता था.
किधर पे?
महाराष्ट्र में, सातारा.
घर पे सर.
हाँ. तो 2-2:30 बजे के आसपास में सब मेरा स्टडी का सब सामान वगैरह सब सेट करके मैं सोने की तैयारी कर रहा था. और जस्ट 10 मिनट हो गया लाइट बंद करके, मुझे किसी की आवाज आई, क्लियर आवाज आई, जो मुझे पुकार रहा था. अथर्व, ऐसा क्लियर आवाज आया, लेडी का आवाज. तो मैं उठकर बैठा, सब लाइट वगैरह लगाया, सब कहाँ से कुछ दिख नहीं रहा था, कहाँ से भी आवाज नहीं आ रहा था. यहाँ खिड़की है, इधर से बाहर देखा, लाइट वगैरह मार के, तो कोई आवाज नहीं आ रहा था. फिर मैं बाहर गया, कड़ी वगैरह खोल के नीचे गया हॉल में, वहां भी कोई नहीं, और मैं सो गया. फिर दूसरी दिन सुबह मुझे बुखार आया, और बुखार आने पर फिर भी मैं कॉलेज गया. कॉलेज से आने के बाद, कॉलेज से मैं आधे कॉलेज से आया क्योंकि बहुत बुखार आ गया, और मुझे बैठने भी आ नहीं रहा था. 102 क्रॉस हो गया था बुखार. तो मैं घर आया, मैं सो गया घर आके. फिर अचानक फिर से आवाज आई, दोपहर के टाइम पर आवाज आई. फिर शाम को मेरे मेस में गया, मैं इधर में से खाने का बंदोबस्त के लिए मेस में गया. उधर के लड़कों ने मुझे बताया क्या, कि जिधर मैं रहता हूँ उधर एक लेक है. ऐसा लेक मतलब सब ड्रेनेज वगैरह उसमें जाता है पानी, वो एक लेक फॉर्म हो गया है. तो उसके साइड में एक ट्री था बड़ा, उस ट्री पर एक लेडी ने हैंग कर लिया था. और वो हमारे एरिया में घूमती थी कि नाम अगर उसको रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया तो इंसान को बहुत अलग अलग बीमारियां हो जाती है.
और अगर रिस्पॉन्ड किया तो
कुछ नहीं करती थी. अगर उसको रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया, वैसा ही सो गए, निग्लेक्ट कर दिया, तो वो अलग कुछ कर देती थी. इससे पहले 1-2 केस हो चुके हैं. जो वो लेक के नियर जो रहते हैं ना, उनके साथ भी ऐसा हुआ है. तो ये होने के बाद 2-3 दिन में मेरे जो रूम के जो ओनर है वो आए. उनको मैंने कुछ नहीं बताया था इसके बारे में कि मुझे आवाज आई वगैरह, ऐसा कुछ. उन्होंने आके सब जगह हनुमान जी का फोटो वो सब लगाना शुरू कर दिया। तो मैंने उनसे पूछा क्या हुआ मैडम, तो वो बोले कि हमारे पंडित जी ने कहा यहाँ कुछ गलत हो रहा है, इस घर में कुछ गलत हो रहा है। उनको पता चल गया, मतलब मैंने कुछ नहीं बताया था, उनको पता चल
My
गया।
God.
उन्होंने पिरामिड्स वगैरह होते हैं ना,
हम्म,
वो सब लाके फिर वो टाइम वो ग्लिटर करता है, वो बहुत कुछ कुछ ला उन्होंने लगा दिया और बोले कि नॉन वेज मत खाइए ऐसा वगैरह वार्न करके चले गए। फिर उसके बाद कुछ नहीं। सो दैट्स इट।
Wow.
nice अथर्व, nice
बाप
story.
रे. Now see, इधर ये बोल रहा है कि रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करना चाहिए, वो दूसरा
हाँ,
आदमी बोल
रिस्पॉन्ड
रहा
करना
था
चाहिए,
रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं
हाँ,
करना चाहिए, डिनाई.
confusion.
हाय क्या
I
करे.
think वो भूतों के ऊपर डिपेंड होता है। कुछ
वेलकम
लोग
टू
जो
आवर 2 न्यू
रिस्पॉन्ड करे तो
सब्सक्राइबर्स बट
तो कुछ
अच्छा भूतों के ऊपर.
हाँ हाँ, they will decide. कुछ भूत को अच्छा रिस्पॉन्ड करे तो उनको
वेल
अच्छा
सेड
लगता है।
सुरेश, वेल सेड.
Thank
It
you.
depends on what they were like when they were like, oh my god, Atharva, very creepy. But
थैंक यू।
oh man, so you did not, आपने respond किया नहीं?
वही तो, मुझे जैसे आवाज आई तो मैं सब जगह ढूंढते चला ना। मैंने देखा मेरे दोस्त सब लोग सोए हुए थे, मुझे
Oh
उन्होंने
my
प्रैंक भी नहीं किया।
god.
मैंने
या
सब जगह देखा, उसे रिस्पॉन्ड किया, इसलिए मुझे कुछ नहीं हुआ।
देख
सिर्फ डर
प्रसाद
आया और
सही बोल रहा है. प्रसाद बोल रहा है फुल कंफ्यूजन, वी नीड एसओपी, स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर. रिस्पॉन्ड करना चाहिए, नहीं करना चाहिए, टू बी मीन, नॉट बी
वो
मीन. मेरे मैं तो डर गई. एनीवे,
एकदम एकदम बहुत बहुत सही, बहुत बढ़िया।
एनीवे, थैंक यू अथर्व. एंड
बिग फैन ऑफ ऑल ऑफ यू।
yeah,
अरे
what
वो
is
दोनों
that
कब
next to
आने
you by
वाले?
the way?
कौन कौन?
वो मैंने नोट्स हैंग किया है, वो फैन की
इतना
वजह
बड़ा
से वो
पोस्टेड.
दोनों।
एनीवे,
ऑल
वो
द बेस्ट,
दोनों
पढ़ाई करते रहिए,
वो दोनों
पढ़ाई
पता
कर रहे।
नहीं कब आएंगे, लेकिन अगर
वो
आएंगे तो
दोनों को भी ऐसे ही आवाजें आ रही है उनका नाम पुकारते हुए
वो
रात को
लोग
बीच में,
वो लोग
लेकिन वो बोल
रिस्पॉन्ड
रहे
नहीं
हैं
कर रहे.
बांडी विंडी किया कि नहीं, झाड़ू पोछा किया कि नहीं, ऐसा आवाज आ रहा है तो। और अगर रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया तो मार खाते हैं वो।
Anyway,
ओके,
thanks Atharva.
थैंक
Very
यू
creepy
सर।
story. Thanks for
सुरेश
sharing,
सर, लव
buddy.
यू।
अरे थैंक यू
Best of
अथर्व,
luck.
थैंक यू,
Bye, bro.
बाय।
थैंक यू।
So sweet.
हाउ स्वीट
And
यार।
you know when he said मेरे को 102 आया, I thought he was talking about exams. What he was talking about is,
But he seems to be, I hope he's, I'm sure he's doing very well. Atharva,
man, Suresh, we have to figure this out, bro. Do you respond? Do you not respond? And these ghosts also are really making
let's not
things
get into that. Yeah,
confusing
let's
for
not get.
us.
We'll have to leave to the experts who will advise us what to do in case we are confronted with such a situation. But bottom line, at least once I can, if wife calls you out in the middle of the night, you can't see her, whatever, just respond.
You know what? I was actually thinking about that. I knew you'd go down this route.
Yeah.
So I was actually thinking, Kina, what if the ghost calls you in your wife's voice? Then you're screwed because you're going to reply. Oh God, where this is very dangerous. Kya
And
kare?
if that's the case, there are chances the wife has actually told the ghost कि जा test करते इसको.
Lovely, yeah? Wife is able to speak to the ghost. Anyway, interesting. Kafi creepy. And this whole idea of responding to the ghost,
yeah.
not responding and all
Thanks.
that really creeps me out.
Thanks,
What?
Agasti, for reminding me. And then as he waited for her to respond,
Jaggu
he
Morgan.
did.
Yes, I'm rubbish. All
It
right,
was
next.
that time of the night when she had to hear what she said, and then he
next
could
caller.
respond.
We do a subscriber call in that voice, Suresh. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It was a warm morning in Alabama. Amrita Iyer was
You are the one who
connected.
started
Hey,
this. You
my
are the one who started
God.
it.
Why am I getting so scared by people
Hey,
coming into the frame? The previous ghost stories, that guy
I
told a
remember.
story, and then I think his wife came, and I really shat myself.
1 second. Let me take this again. Hoezaay, I think Amrita and the sister were there last Saturday, and they were talking to us from Bangalore outside a big seminar, right?
That's right, but just the seminar part is a bit.
Wrong. Okay.
This time you're sober.
We
No,
were
they were-
sober last week as well, but please
Enna
take us on our word.
अरे என்ன சொல்ற இவன்? ஆமா.
Yeah, Suresh, you truly are the man of many languages.
Thanks.
Hey, this is some maska marne. Ma'am, 1 second. Beep, beep,
But she
boop,
no,
boop.
her
Pop, pop,
sister
pop, beep,
spoke.
beep.
She didn't speak.
ठीक है.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that was my sister's story. Here she
Yeah,
is.
this is
Okay, well
Amrita's
played.
story.
Well played. I'll give it to you. Well played. You
Thank
guys have
you,
figured out all the loopholes.
So big fan once again, just want to say that again. And yeah, I'll jump right into the story. So this story was actually told to me by one of my hostel mates in VIT Vellore, and it happened to her personally. And so it's basically something that happened to her when she was in her hometown in Kerala. So she stays in an area of Kerala where it's basically a very like a countryside kind of place. And her house was an independent house in a sort of secluded, slightly wooded area. Like it's surrounded by woods and also by like fields and everything. So her family was just herself, her mother, and her younger brother. And this happened to my friend when she was maybe around 9 or 10, but like she remembers it really well because it had like a huge impact on her and everything. And her younger brother was very small at that time, maybe 2.5 or 3. So one evening, what happened is that her mother was sitting in the courtyard of the house, and she was basically cleaning rice for the evening meal or something. And the kids were just playing nearby, like just outside the courtyard. Like the courtyard was bounded by a fence, and just beyond that there was a little bit of like maybe barren land and stuff, and then the woods start. So they were just playing in the perimeter of that place. The girl and like my friend and her brother. So since the brother was really small, my friend was basically just playing like the basic peekaboo kind of game. So what she would do is that there were trees there, right? So she would maybe like just sort of hide behind a tree a little bit because you couldn't play like proper hide and seek and all with him. He was really small, and then she would just kind of come out like that, and then he would laugh and everything, and she would just kind of keep doing that. She would just keep repeating that, and they were like playing that way and amusing each other. So just then, her mom kind of calls her in and she says, "Can you go to the kitchen and get me something that I need here, some utensil or something like that?" So she just leaves her brother like near the courtyard and she goes inside. And when she's looking for that thing in the kitchen, she kind of hears her mother calling her brother like from outside. She realizes that maybe her brother is kind of strayed a little bit, and her mother's like calling him, not in a panicked way exactly, but in a kind of a warning way that come back, don't go too far and stuff. So she kind of registers that, but because her mother doesn't sound very alarmed or anything, it doesn't like panic her either. So she takes her time and then she comes out with whatever that thing was that her mom needed, and then she kind of goes to get her brother. So by this time, the sun is basically kind of setting, and the light is dimming and everything. And as she goes towards her brother, she realizes that yeah, he has moved a little, further near the woods, near where the trees and everything start. And she sees that he seems pretty happy, and he's basically playing with somebody. So he's like playing and he's laughing, and he's not like he just by himself. He's over there and he's playing and laughing. So when she gets closer, she realizes that so the outermost fringe of the trees, there's somebody there. It's like a proper black figure, not shadowy or anything, very, very substantial, like a proper black figure with no features or anything. But at the same time, she can make out that the figure is like facing them, like facing her brother and her. And what the figure is doing is like, this is a really creepy part. It's basically mimicking the same game that she was playing with her brother. It's like it's dodging between the trees, and it's like kind of coming out, and it's doing that again. And it's like doing that again, again. And what really kind of struck her, like even then, I mean, she was so young, right? But she remembers that the action seemed completely mechanical. Like the thing didn't even know what it's doing, but it's like basically just imitating the action that it saw or something like that. And she found it like, and she just froze, right? Because she didn't really sense like a malicious intent, but she was like so confused, like what is going on?
क्या हो रहा है?
She's kind of, yeah, exactly. So she's kind of got a hold on her brother's arm, and she's just like standing there and she's like looking at that thing. And then she kind of realizes, because her brother's so young that he hasn't like grasped how weird that is. So he's laughing and he's enjoying it because for him it's just a continuation of the game. And then she kind of realizes that what that creature is doing is that it's kind of moving further into the trees. It's still doing that. It's still mimicking that, but it's going like maybe a couple of trees behind.
And trying to pull him.
To kind of lure him in, right?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of lulled them into this dream and everything, and it's going a little deeper, and that was basically what must have been happening, right? Like, brother has been moving a little further away from the house and everything, and then she kind of snapped out of it, and she just called her mom, like she screamed for her mom, and then the creature just kind of it flitted away, and like simultaneously she caught her brother and she ran into the courtyard and she ran into the house and everything, and she's completely freaked out and she's crying and everything, and she remembers feeling a lot of anger at her mom because her mom is right there and she's saying that there was something there, and it would have taken him away or something, and what were you doing and all of that. And then her mother kind of calmed her down and kind of got the whole story out. And so I mean, her mom, having lived there for many years and everything, she actually took it a lot more coolly than we would think. And she said that there are many things that kind of live in the forest or kind of go that way, and that was probably its usual route, is how her mother put it. Like, that thing probably went that way or passed that way every single day, and it just so happened that that particular day there was someone in its route, I mean the brother basically, and that kind of diverted its attention, and it must have, I don't know, played and then gone on. No idea if it really had any malicious intent, but I think it's possible because it did seem to be luring him in. So not sure
Oh
about
my god, that was mad creepy. That was very creepy.
What if that whatever energies or entity or the ghost or whatever decided कि बच्चे को अकेला छोड़ के उसको थोड़ी देर हंसाता हूँ
22,
और फिर
22.
निकलता हूँ.
Yeah, Suresh, yeah.
yeah, we never know. Yeah. know about that.
Suresh and the mother very understanding, I must say. उसको थोड़ा हंसाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे.
देखा है ते मम्मी वो तो दांत दिखा रहा था नील जगह बेटा उसने नेल नहीं काटा होगा उसमें
Oh
क्या है
God.
ऐसा मम्मी लेकिन सिर्फ वैसा स्केलेटन जैसा दिख रहा है दांत दिखाने में क्या बेटा है जाओ कुछ नहीं होता है यहाँ पे बहुत
Oh
सारी
God.
चीजें पेरेंट्स शुड लिसन टू देयर चिल्ड्रन bottom line that's it.
Suresh,
Yeah,
your,
it's
that
for
still
them.
holds true what you said.
Yeah, that's
Parents should
also
listen to
true.
the children. Great one.
Good
Anyway,
bit.
thank you so much for sharing that with us. I mean,
Thank
damn you for
I
sharing that
just
with
have
us.
like two small things to share. I'm so sorry, just before I
Sure.
leave.
Even Suresh.
One thing is that Jose, I really like your sketch. That one where you walk into the kitchen in the middle of the night and there's a cockroach there, and then you throw a chocolate at the cockroach. I don't know why that's my favorite sketch
That was
ever.
not a sketch, that was a documentary film that I made. It's not really a
Fine,
sketch. Thank you, Amrita.
And something I wanted to share with Suresh is that with Suresh sir is that my dad still remembers his Sachin Tendulkar impersonations very fondly, and he talks about it whenever we watch the stream. So yeah, shout out to my dad. And
Hey,
Amazing.
please Mr. Iyer namaskaram.
Thank you so much. I'm sure that'll make his day. Thanks again, Jose.
Thank you.
Suresh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
My gosh. कितना पारिवारिक माहौल है. Bye
अच्छा
bye.
लगा
Take care.
अच्छा लगा
Good evening,
लेकिन
uncle.
बाप रे ये कितना स्कैरी है ना. So I remember
This reminds me of that story that lady had told us, Suresh, where they threw a stick and the thing followed her back home and stuff. That really, that made me pee my pants a bit.
But
What were you
forest
saying?
में
This reminds you of what?
So today I was watching a documentary of the place, my native place. It's a small village, Gramam called Collingwood in Palakkad district. So I was watching a small documentary and I was thinking of all the things that I did as a kid over there. And when this story came up, that courtyard, we used to have haystacks everywhere. In the night, the stables were there and we used to put torchlight inside the shed. You could see all the lights shining of the cows. So I'm thinking, what now? There were no cows and they were all aliens standing there. Ding, ding,
Oh
ding,
my
ding.
god. It could have been cats or even dogs and all, na?
Yeah,
Their
very scary.
eyes light up.
Yeah. But from us, it was anyway. We used not used to venture out when it became dark because light ka issue रहता था वहाँ पे. As those days, not everything was so electrified.
Also, you're not
like
insane
today.
to run around in the dark over there.
Also, there used to be huge snakes over there.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a Saturday night with Suresh Menon from his native
Palakkad
place
district.
in Palakkad district. And Morgan Freeman was watching and he said, please don't forget to like and subscribe or we'll do more terrible impersonations of
But
Morgan.
yours spot on. Yours is spot on, sir.
Saud is the best one, of course. Saud has a great David Attenborough also.
Yes.
Anyway, like the chat has asked, Ananya coming on next. Mahabaleshwar also you said, na Suresh? Sorry.
Yes, what is this? Yeah, Mahabaleshwar.
Somebody throw a handkerchief on your seat. Hi there. Arey,
You,
just through the
thanks,
headphones.
chat. No, I was listening to the stream on my phone and I've joined
awesome.
Zoom through YouTube.
Welcome.
I would like to say that I've been here before last year in June. So it's
long.
See, just for being honest,
Ananya.
you get an extra chance next time. Just kidding.
Thank
Beep,
you.
beep, papa, poop, poop. Disconnect. Yeah.
Beep, beep,
Yeah, my
papa,
heart
poo,
is
poo.
racing.
The weird sound.
Go for it. The stage is all yours. Tell us your story, Ananya.
Okay, let me calm down. My heart is racing at 100
Arey,
miles per hour
सब
right
लोग
now.
सांस
Are
लो,
you?
सब
Why?
लोग साथ में. सुरेश, hold hands. इधर हाथ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. All right.
Okay, I'm ready now. So this story is of my dad's and my uncle's. Uncle as in my mom's brother. So my dad knew my mom's family before they were married, like they were family friends. So it is somewhere in the 80s, like all of them used to hang out together like in the evenings and like, you know, adda dete the. So we are from Guwahati basically in Assam, but we are Bengalis. So but 7 बजे के बाद ऑलमोस्ट ऐसा होता था कि लाइट चली जाती थी, तो वो लोग ऐसे ही लाइट ऑफ करके मतलब लाइट चली जाती थी, सॉरी, सो हरिकेन वगैरह कैंडल वगैरह जला के ऐसे अड्डा मारते रहते थे.
Like a bonding experience ऐसा होता था ना, because of the lights going off.
हाँ, और उसमें तो ghost stories like आते जाते रहते थे and like ghost stories बोलते रहते. एक दिन क्या हुआ कि मेरे मामा ने और मेरे पापा ने decide किया कि they will do planchette. Okay, so next day. Okay.
But
and
क्या है planchette exactly? Please, for people who don't know, अगर आप थोड़ा सा explain कर सकते हैं.
Yeah. So planchette is like they do some rituals to call a spirit into the real world and ask them questions. Aajkal like they use Ouija boards and all of that, but back in that time, like my mama's time and all, in the like early 80s, late 70s, they did not know
Google
about
and
Ouija
YouTube,
board.
so.
Yeah. So they did not know YouTube. They did not know about Ouija board.
Same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, so they did not know about Ouija board and stuff. So like folklore में जो भी सुनते थे कि कैसे बुलाते हैं, उसके हिसाब से they thought कि okay, one specific day, I think it was like a Tuesday or something, one specific day we will come, मतलब पूरा नहा धो के आएंगे, पूरा शुद्धि करके, and एक specific room होगा घर पे थोड़ा पीछे, like garden house जो होता है ना, एक छोटा back like ऐसा आउट हाउस टाइप, वहां पे लाइक और जब डस्क हो रहा होगा, लाइक जस्ट डस्क, यू नो, व्हेन इट्स लाइक मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा लाइट है अभी, लेकिन पूरा अंधेरा नहीं हुआ है.
तो फिर क्या हुआ?
वहां पे लाइक दोनों बैठे हुए, देन चौक से उन्होंने कुछ ड्रॉ किया, सर्कल्स, एंड दे टुक वन छोटा स्टील का कटोरी. I don't know, like don't ask me why, because I don't know about that. As a circles they drew, like concentric circles, and there was a katori. So my mama sat on the opposite side of my dad. They put the katori in the outermost circle. Okay, both their fingers were like this, and they were मतलब उसको घुमा रहे हैं, ठीक है, और पूरा कंसंट्रेशन से मेडिटेट करके उसको घुमा रहे. एंड देन जब सब पूरे इनर सर्कल में पहुंच गया वो कटोरी, देन दे स्टॉप्ड इट एंड देन दे वर फ्रोजन, लाइक दे वर थिंकिंग कि क्या हो रहा है, कुछ तो ऐसा साइन मिल नहीं रहा है, कोई आया कि नहीं आया, कुछ पता नहीं. तो मेरे पापा मेरे मामा की तरफ देख रहे हैं, मामा पापा की तरफ देख रहे हैं, ऐसे करके देख रहे हैं, सोच रहे हैं क्या हुआ, हिले कि ना हिले, क्या करे. And then at that very moment suddenly एक बहुत ही लंबा सा सांप कहीं से घर के अंदर से कहीं से निकल के पूरे एकदम मतलब आवाज करते हुए, शों करके आवाज करते हुए निकल के पूरे डोर से बाहर चला गया. एंड माय डैड एंड मामा वो सब छोड़ छाड़ के भागे अपने घर, मतलब एक्चुअल घर में, और फिर उनको पता नहीं चल रहा मतलब क्या हुआ. फिर सब लोग पूछ रहे हैं क्या हुआ. देन वी वर लाइक नहीं हम तो वो किसको बोले, एक स्पिरिट लाइक दिमाग में रहना पड़ता है कि वी आर कॉलिंग दिस स्पेसिफिक स्पिरिट. सो दे वर गोना कॉल माय डैड्स late grandfather. So and that specific spirit should be like you knew him before he died, like you must have known him in person before. So both my mama and my papa, obviously they've seen him, they've known him, so they were trying to call him, and कुछ नहीं हुआ. अचानक से जिस moment पे like spirit को आना चाहिए, when the circle reaches, when the katori reaches the like middle circle, उस time पे एक बड़ा सा लंबा सा सांप निकल के गया. So then I told like when my dad tells me the story now, I tell him कि it's very possible it's a garden, हम मतलब garden के बीच में घर है, सांप घुस भी सकता है. And like कि नहीं, but like अचानक से तभी क्यों निकलेगा वो, और घुसते हुए तो हमने नहीं देखा था, हमने पूरा घर साफ किया था, तब तो नहीं देखा था, अचानक से कैसे निकल गया.
तो सांप घर से निकल गया.
I got a reason.
मतलब वो सांप था, मे बी सम इट वाज मतलब किसी होल में ऐसा घर के कोने में पड़ा हुआ था, बट उस मोमेंट पे वो शोर करके. हाँ, yes.
See, I get a feeling, you know, some people have got this chalk के पर ऐसा board के पर लिख दिया that, you know, that sound you can't stand it. So सांप को कटोरी they were doing it on the floor, ouija board नहीं था, floor पे कर 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 सांप को इतना ही हो गया, वो भाग गया
करके वो निकल गया.
And the सांप was making sound like a BST bus also, shank 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 shank, वुर्क करके निकल गया. That could be one reason actually. Just imagine, because the snake also must be on the floor, and उसके कान में कुछ ज्यादा है, उसने सुने कर कर.
But see, but from their perspective now, Suresh, must have been very scary that they, because they're doing that whole katori thing, silence, obviously, and suddenly
snake goes.
Yeah, it was like half dark, half light, अंधेरा हो रहा है, वो पूरे concentration से कर रहे हैं. But obviously वो पापा जब मुझे बोलते मुझे भी बहुत funny लगता है.
Somebody saying the snake can't hear, but the snake they can feel the vibrations. Relax, guys. This is not a science channel. Anyway, Ananya, thank you so much.
Also, my dad was of the opinion that, you know, some people when they die, punarjanam, so they come back as snakes. Something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some people in this life only they're like that. Anyway, Ananya, thank you so much for sharing.
I know who you mean, Jose.
Huh? What?
No, I mean, okay.
I swear, I didn't. Baby, not you. What? She's just joking. Okay. Chalo, take care. Bye.
Bye, big fan, guys.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
So sweet. I think coincidence. She is also right to say good vibes only. Thank you. You're right. Hey, Mahabaleshwar ka story kiska hai? I don't see any Mahabaleshwar story.
Hey,
guys.
1 second. What is it? Mahabaleshwar haunting story.
Yeah, let me know. But the way the snake went out, the snake must have had a small whistle in his mouth.
Yes, Suresh has been scientifically wrong. So nice. Hey, this is called
that's fine knowledge, because you're not a scientist.
No, sorry, isn't it knowledge shaming?
Knowledge shaming. Fact checking is knowledge shaming.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Anyway, okay. Before we go ahead, what a story that was. और ये लोग भी कटोरी लेके बाहर जाके ये सब कर रहे. My God, scary.
But that to outhouse में.
Hi, sir.
Hello, madam. Very well, thank you. Oh, what?
नहीं तेरा वो. There was a fruit fly here. Anyway. आगे जाने से पहले थैंक यू गाइस जितने भी लोगों ने सुपर चैट्स भेजे. डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब. अच्छा लगेगा सब लोग को. नहीं आपको नहीं करना है, व्यूअर को करनी थी. नीरज ने मैसेज भेजा है, मैं मुंबई से पुणे जाता और सच में पनवेल आ गया.
मैडम आप थोड़ी देर के न्यूज़ भी पढ़ते रहिए ना. न्यूज़
एनीवे, दूसरा चीज मैंने नोटिस बीच में, ये एक्चुअली सुपर चैट नहीं था लेकिन हर्ष ने बोला था, डज एनीवन वांट टू अडॉप्ट 2 किटन्स नेम मुंबई, आई एम जस्ट शूटिंग माय शॉट हियर. लॉल. हर्ष आप ऐसे कीजिए, ये होने के बाद आप कमेंट्स में वो लिंक डाल दीजिए किटन्स का जो मामला है.
Or there's another app. Yeah, and there's an app called Let It Wag. You can download it.
Let it
on,
what?
Let It Wag.
Wag.
W-A-G.
Sir, please अपना वो don't eat the word sir, थोड़ा अजीब हो जाता है.
Let It Wag.
Wag.
And if अगर आपने उसको download किया तो उसमें भी you can put a message, and a lot of people do that. It's an app that is used by a lot of animal lovers. So yeah, and the other one that Jose heard, there's another app that I'm building. It's called All Can Wag.
Anyway, वो हर्ष का मामला.
Cyrus is our model in that.
When you open the app, you see Cyril's face. Anyway, Miss Sheikh says, Suresh, please आप अपने इमोशंस को काबू में रखिए. काबू.
आपने दिमाग को उधर चलाया मैडम.
Miss Sheikh says, Suresh sir and Jose, अगर आपको घोस्ट बनाने का मौका मिले तो आप क्या एडवेंचर करेंगे और अपने घोस्ट होने का कैसा फायदा उठाएंगे? उसके लिए आपको कान मस्ती सुनना पड़ेगा जहाँ पे सुरेश सबको देखती हैं. सुरेश का है, मुझे पता है. इफ यू आस्क सुरेश आपका सुपर पावर क्या है, वो बोलेगा इनविजिबिलिटी. तो भूत बन के वो सेम चीज करेगा. एनीवे, आप क्या सोच रहे तुम लोग? मैं एक्चुअली ही लाइक्स टू वॉच पीपल गार्डनिंग.
वही तो.
मैं वही. एनीवे, विवेक ने बोला सुरेश सर लुक्स लाइक टिम रॉबिन्स फ्रॉम जेकब्स लैडर. गूगल करना पड़ेगा.
अरे दैट मैं जेकब का लैडर वापस देता हूं मैं.
तेजा थैंक यू फॉर मैसेज. उसने कहा था और एक मच्छर रैकेट खरीद लो. ऑफ कोर्स अनुपम ने पहले बोला था कि आई एम अनसब्सक्राइबिंग इफ सिरिल साइरस डोंट कम. अनुपम, इट वाज ग्रेट नोइंग यू and we appreciate everything you've done for us, but please आप जाइए मत. don't worry, कुछ शायद आएंगे वापस. leave my body. Welcome everyone to the stream. Today we're in the middle of the stream. ठीक है. All right, let's keep going. Please sir, mahal beach mein. Suresh, in the middle of that lady story, you were coming out from behind the bottle. Like that.
Yeah, that was nice. No, Amrita story na.
Mad funny. Okay, तो कौन है next? हरामी chat क्या बोल रहे तुम लोग?
अरे महाबलेश्वर.
But what is he called in the Zoom?
He's called महाबलेश्वर haunting.
नहीं कोई नहीं है इधर महाबलेश्वर haunting.
वो Popeye Pop.
नहीं सर.
नहीं है, वो भी नहीं है.
एक और ट्राई मारना चाहेंगे आप?
बेचारा ट्राई किया होगा, डिसअपॉइंट होके चला गया बेचारा. और क्या.
सॉरी सर, आप आ जाओ. देखो इट्स टफ ना. टफ क्या करे. कोई नहीं इधर महाबलेश्वर जूम.
Aditya Manjunath says my bed has been dragged with quite some force. I asked my mom and maid if they knew anything about it. The whole bed is shifted by almost a feet or two and there's a mark on the wall. Aditya, ask your carpenter, painter.
Magnets. Me trying to explain everything. Magnets. There's some big magnets in the neighbor's house. Anyway, we're moving on. If someone can tell us what Mahabaleshwar is called in the Zoom area, be happy to bring them in. तब तक आगे बढ़ते हैं.
अरे महाबलेश्वर haunting बेचारा रो रहा है वो.
Where are you seeing this?
What is your name, sir? Can you write it properly and at least pass on a message? Obviously you're not Mahabaleshwar haunting on Zoom, or you're in some other Zoom call.
He's in somebody else's.
Please accept the Mahabaleshwar haunting story.
I accept it, and it's one of the part of the family now. But आपका नाम क्या है Zoom call में? वो आपको हमें बताना है. Please बताइए. तब तक आगे बढ़ते हैं.
अर्नब मित्रा का कोई deadly story है. बाप रे.
As they meandered on, thinking about the next story, Suresh Menon just kept reading strange names and looking like he saw a naked ghost.
It's always better to keep. And as I try to read some more of the messages on Instagram,
I realize that your Morgan Freeman sounds like Morgan Freeman's holding his nose. I was walking down.
No redemption.
Suresh, Morgan Freeman speaking in Hindi, that would be amazing.
और उसके बाद मैं मार चला गया.
3 दिन से हम लोग बैठे थे, लेकिन कोई नामो निशान महाबलेश्वर स्टोरी का. ठीक है, मैं आगे बढ़ते हैं.
He's come in somewhere. It is. Please let me in. Okay, so he's.
वो तेरा घर के बाहर है सुरेश.
The meeting host will. He's on the stream. Meeting host will let you in soon.
Yeah, but what's his name in the Zoom waiting room? क्या तुम लोग?
Zoom में आपका नाम क्या है? It's titled Mahabaleshwar Haunting Story, sir.
No, sir, nobody called.
You can't
I'm
find
telling you.
Yeah.
मैं बता रहा हूँ, कोई नहीं इधर उस नाम से. Welcome new subscribers.
Link तो नहीं join किया होगा.
Hey, listen, I did the gaming stream last night. I lost 5 subscribers. So I just want you to know. I'm not doing it for subscribers, clearly, if I'm losing subscribers. But I think it's just about, what's it called?
Yeah, maintaining a sort of decorum to
Maintenance चल रहा है. So people
नया
are not
नया
interested
लोग
in
के
gaming are
साथ.
leaving.
और फिर होजे ने गेमिंग शुरू किया
What a
ताकि और
stream I
फॉलोअर्स
had.
आए.
I'm telling you, I've never felt so alive. I now get why people do game streams like that. I killed it, man, for 1 hour. Then I realized after 1 hour that मेरा technique ही गलत था. It could have been easier, but I had so much of fun. It was
What
amazing
were
to
you
be able
playing?
to. Ghost Runner.
मतलब you
Please.
run as a ghost?
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. He's a robot. He's a ghost of his previous self. Mahabaleshwar rejoined the Zoom call. Zen बोल रही है. Guys, Vidhi Singh about to join. What is this? Oh, got headphones looking into the distance. But really, thank you, Jaideep. You and me, we feel each other. But
The
bro, it was
Rupsi says,
so good.
every time I tell you to do Morgan Freeman, somehow Jose speaks like Morgan Freeman at that time. How is this possible? It is very freaky. I agree with you. और फिर होजे ने फिर से मॉर्गन का आवाज में कुछ कहने लगा. सुबह की वक्त थी.
Hey, I can do
Oh,
donkey. I can do
that
donk. Hey, the stream is deteriorating. We're going into all this.
I know because you're giving like 17 hours for people to join and all. Next विधि को
Hey,
हटाओ
अच्छा
यार.
आदमी है ना सर
इतना
दिखावे
भी
के
अच्छा
लिए.
नहीं होना चाहिए.
Okay, चलो
इतना
विधि
5 मिनट तो हो गया. विधि आपका विधि ठीक नहीं है. आपसे बाद में मुलाकात होते हैं.
All right, next. We still don't see Mahabaleshwar over here. I'm going to bring someone else.
Oh, I'm rejoining as Shubhankar. That will work.
Good to know. आप join करके हम आपको लेके आएंगे अंदर. Oh my God, this could be a bad idea, but देखते हैं क्या होता है. We're bringing someone in called Exorcism done by me.
Yeah, अर्नब मित्रा. जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत कीजिए अर्नब मित्रा की.
सुरेश आप प्लीज शुरू कर दीजिए. मैं अभी आता हूँ.
Exorcism क्या है? अरे हेलो अर्नब मित्रा जी, कैसे हैं आप?
मैं ठीक हूँ, आप कैसे हैं?
अरे वाह, क्या बात है. हम सब ठीक है. होजे अभी इस वक्त हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं. उनका वीडियो ऑफ है. आप बताएं कि क्या होने वाला है आज की शाम.
Yeah, so big fan, sir. For you and also Jose, big fan.
अरे थैंक यू बड़ी. प्लीज शुरू कीजिए. यस वी कैन हियर यू. हम लोग सुन रहे हैं आपकी आवाज. आपका सफर यहाँ पे शुरू होता है.
Thank you. So actually, I've been doing occult sciences, studies, astrology, and everything from childhood. So for that reason only, I've doing studies and everything about how to. It really encourages me to see all this stuff. So I really like your blog, your podcast, and everything. So the story happens. What happened is that I went to one of my friend's house. So I was there. So it was just a normal night stay and everything. We were like just studying and all in my college days. So that time, we heard a very loud noise, which was coming from the next building. Hello.
Yes, हम लोग सुन रहे हैं.
Yeah, so it was coming from the next building. So I had to ask him like, what is happening and like, why is this like it was a lady screaming very loudly, right? Very loudly, like a woman scream. Like, so first day I heard that and everything. I said, "ये होता रहता है यार, so let's concentrate on studies." So next day also same thing happened. So now I got intrigued. Like this must be something strange about this screams which is coming from the next building. So I really asked them, like, I asked the uncle and auntie, like, क्या हो रहा है ये रात को ऐसा क्यों होता है? So they told me that there is the new family which came to this building. The entire building belonged to that family. So they just shifted in, moved in, rather. So they so after 6 months only, their daughter, who was like a 7 or 8-year-old girl, started screaming like this and behaving in a very oddly manner. I was like, okay. So, but so I told my friend if something can be happen, if something I can help them to do something, will it be possible for me to like see them and talk to them? So I just went there. They said okay, because they were very good. They became very close. This family and my friend's family and the other family, they became very close. So they said okay, if you wanna see, you can check it out. So I went. So I saw, the moment I entered, you can feel like if you go to a place where something is not right according to your will, kuch, you feel something is not right. You feel the chills and you're having little, the weather is a little cold. You can feel that, right? So when I went inside, I can feel that thing. So I saw the girl. She was a normal girl, but like previously she was very. Her parents told me like she was very playful and she used to run around and play. And suddenly, after moving here, after 6 months, she became like totally shut. Like she doesn't talk to anyone. She just plays with one doll, and she's nothing like she's not eating properly. And every night, she goes to the terrace and she starts screaming and all. If we don't let her go, she hurts herself, bangs her head on the wall and everything. So I felt something wrong was there. So I did some like थोड़ा बहुत वो जो होता है ना थोड़ा पूजा वूजा करना. So I did that. So I felt something is wrong in that house. So after I asked their parents like when you moved in, did you see something strange, something other which is not happening, like which is not right according to you? He said नहीं नहीं ऐसा तो कुछ दिखा नहीं हम लोग को. तो मैं गया. So हम लोग बोले ठीक है. So we went to her room where she usually just stayed alone and played and like just playing with one doll and just looking at one point of the thing. Like there was a cupboard and she used to just look at it and just play with a doll and do nothing the entire day. So I told them, why don't you just see something is inside? There is something is wrong with this cupboard. You have to like just dig it out and everything. So they did that and they found like bones inside wall, which was मतलब क्या बोलते चुनवाया होता है ना. हाँ तो वो those were bones and skeleton and proper skeleton and bones were it was there. So after seeing that I told them कि तुरंत अब अभी अपने आपके कोई भी जो आपके फैमिली में जो पंडित होते हैं उनको बुलाइए, इनका वो सब करवाइए, मतलब some puja wuja what was required needed for that. So they did that, and after sometimes like wo that what do you call that silver, you can say atma jo bhi bolo, it was so strong that it took them a month, regular pujas and regular mantra chanting and everything, to leave that house and leave that girl. But right now she's fine now.
That's the best part of the story. Thank God. Wow,
But
very
nobody
creepy.
found out or thought about calling the cops and saying case things have been found on a wall. So that could have been a case.
They called the cops and everything, but this house was an old house. Abhi usme kya tha, kya nahi. They found this house very cheap and they got it. So they called the cops and everything. They was there. So the uske baad, then I left. Then I left the place, and after that, nothing was heard from them. Like now, the family is happy. They're doing well. The girl has grown up. She's totally fine now. But this incident was really awkward.
Very creepy, very unnerving.
Thanks for sharing. So we
Sir,
actually got somebody
thank you for sharing.
who practices and managed to share a story with us. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Suresh suddenly started hosting KVC. Anyway, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye. Wow. और तेजी से हमारा नेक्स्ट स्टोरी के पास.
Moving on.
Moving on. Unnerving. मैं तो डर गई.
Mahabaleshwar मिला
Bones and
तुझे?
all.
I know, but what are the chances? There's so many. My God.
Yeah, what are the chances of finding bones over there?
But human beings are such cruel people, na? They do such weird things, man. How are humans
As a
normal
species,
ever?
we are quite messed up. Yeah, I know.
Highly messed up. Animals are better, man.
Okay, relax, relax. Just it's okay. ज़्यादा दिल पे मत लेना. सब stories चल रहा है. For Suresh's emotional challenge.
Anyway.
सब ठीक है ना? सर आप सांस लीजिए. सांस लीजिए.
मुझे सब पता नहीं क्या. चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं.
Suresh getting affected by the ghost streams. प्लीज डोंट टेक एनीथिंग सीरियसली ओवे, उतना भी सीरियसली मत लेना कि आप पागल हो जाए, ये हमारा मकसद नहीं है सुरेश जी।
राजाराम ये ट्रैकर है मेरा।
अरे are you sure?
राजाराम से नाइस वॉच, which one? It's that Goki watch, very interesting.
क्या कर रहा है?
मैं हेल्थ देखने के लिए।
Anyway,
मतलब अभी सबको everyone think गोकी ने स्पॉन्सर किया ना, गोकी
Yeah.
think कि शायद स्पॉन्सर करना चाहिए।
so, I just want to address
Please
something.
get in touch with me.
Sorry Suresh, I want to address something. Is
Yeah,
that
please.
we're a fairly small community over here. There's a reason for that. Is that we end up blocking toxic people. Like you said, na, you had 1 million followers on Twitter.
Yes,
Actually,
it's fine.
you blocked
It's a
so
fact.
many people that now you have
70 odd K.
wow. And many years when we talked about this before, you had like 10,000 followers. So imagine.
So that's
Then you
6,700.
had 1 million followers. So anyway,
That's the
but
time,
guys,
correct.
try not to be toxic and don't try not to be mean and stuff. I mean, ये
Yeah.
बोलने से और भी ज्यादा हो जाता है. I understand the pitfalls of all these things, but try. अब कर सकते हो. It's nice to have. Imagine being like this at a family function. ये family function है
Yeah,
भाई.
yeah, yeah.
Try to be nice. है. आप घर
Hello,
पे करो
children.
ये सब, कोई problem नहीं. Hello children.
And he said family function है तो थोड़ा।
But if you were to ask me, I'd rather have a smaller community that is more with like quality people than a large community where everybody's being really like toxic and mean and stuff. But what to do now? This is yes. Sometimes it's a good, sometimes it's a she, sometimes it's a give and take of the life.
That's the confusion raised on his mind. Shubhankar was there waiting.
It was a strange night for everybody. Slightly awkward, but also titillating.
Absolutely.
All right, let's keep going. Sab theek? Bhai log, everybody's
Yeah,
having a
Arish.
good time.
शुभांकर जो पहले महाबलेश्वर हॉन्टिंग था, ये जॉइन बैक है शुभांकर। सिर्फ आपको मैं याद दिलाना चाहता हूँ ताकि आप अगर शुभांकर को
You know
देखें
what? We missed the 10-10 we missed.
Oh,
20 to
10-10
20,
we missed.
20 to 22 we everybody got it.
Yes, yes.
11-11 के लिए तैयार रहना भाई लोग, अभी थोड़ी देर में आ जाएगा. And that's the last one, right? No, then there's 23-23 sir.
Okay.
Unless we don't finish before that. Anyway, for people who know, they know. So you were saying अरे अभी भी कोई नहीं है. There's no Shubhankar. There's Suresh Menon है. थोड़ी मर्यादा रखिए. बिल्कुल सही पलाश.
Oh, sorry.
पलट के हो जी आपको 4 शब्द बोले तो मर्यादा रखिए.
Okay.
नहीं सुरेश नहीं है कोई.
Oh, once again, Shubhankar, thank you for all your help, sir. I have rejoined as Shubhankar. SHUBANKAR.
भाई आप किधर ज्वाइन कर रहे हो? This is what I want to know.
I feel he's joining. Have you put out the link where I was supposed to join?
Yeah, वो same link है सुरेश. That's in the description of this video.
That
शुभंकर
is a
जी,
trick question.
एक लास्ट चांस शुभंकर जी, आप ऐसे कीजिए. आप ये डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाइए इस वीडियो का और उधर लिंक क्लिक कर देना. There's no शुभंकर, I promise you. मैं ऐसा नहीं करेगा ना. पी पी पू पू लॉक शुभंकर. I would never do anything like that. मैं नहीं करता ये सब. Should I keep going, Suresh?
Yeah, please carry on. I completely trust you, and I do know.
You should.
The unknown YouTuber Rig has sent us a nice little story which I'll share on Instagram. It's him watching a stream.
Yeah, Azim has been here before, right? What is this display picture he's got? Is wild.
That's Amir Khan. Is it?
That's not Amir Khan.
Looks like Sajid Nadiadwala, is it? Chalo,
yeah. Ajinkya आपने को भी पता है. It's like telling the mosquitoes not to bite you. तो लोग नहीं सुनेंगे. But करे तो करे क्या? हम लोग अपील कर सकते ना, एटलीस्ट थोड़ा मर्यादा रखिए. Azim ji, is that a microphone?
अरे.
What's up, Azim? How are you, buddy?
वहाँ पे करो ना.
अरे बाथरूम में करना चाहिए क्या कर रहे हो?
Why am I not connecting? क्या सीन है?
You're connected, bro. You're live on the stream also. Azim was here last year.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Azim celebrity है, so it's okay. उसके लिए no rules for celebrities.
Just hold on, guys. So sorry.
No problem, Azim. आपके लिए टेंशन। तब तक भाई और बहनों, लाइक, सब्सक्राइब,
Can you
ब्लड
hear me?
सैंपल। Can we hear you? Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Because yeah, I'm in my Sasur's house right now, and everything echoes in this house. A separate room actually. Yeah.
ये रूम में वाईफाई का नेटवर्क थोड़ा कम है, but that's okay. I think you're doing well so far. Azim, welcome to the stream once again. Full vlogger feel.
Hello. I recently found out about the 6-month thing on the stream, so I'm like, हो गया क्या करके हाँ वैसा.
So you're a celebrity, so you're allowed. आपके लिए rules नहीं है सर.
So I have a very short story that I just remembered that happened to me like in 2004. I'm going to make this short for you guys. So me and my cousin, we were just coming back, I think, from a movie that ended at like 1:30 in Matunga, and we were just coming towards, and we were crossing like one famously haunted area in our station, like Matunga West. It's a mill workers, like it's a old low barrel se Matunga jitne bhi mill shut down mills aate hain wahan pe hai. So we were just crossing it towards our colony, and this is just like a 5-minute walk. So I think we were just walking. Something struck, we just realized we are being maybe watched by someone at one point. Okay, we just both stopped like this, and we noticed something on our peripheral vision on the left. We both watch, like, at the entrance of one mill, there's one very old lady. She's with her head down like this, and only when we watch her, she just looks up and smiles at us. The next thing I remember, हम लोग दोनों 30 सेकंड में कॉलोनी गेट पे पहुंच गए. That's how fast we ran. So that we couldn't explain ever what the hell that was, but
she was looking at you and smiling only when you all looked at her.
Yeah, the part where we felt us being watched. We looked at her left like this, and just when we saw her, she's like, "ऐसा करके क्या?" So the next thing we remember is that we have just sprinted in like 30 seconds. We are just there in the colony. So yeah, that scared the shit out of us.
When both times you made that face, Azim, I got the chills. Can you do the face of the old lady again for us?
If anybody wants to make a gif out of this, it's absolutely fine.
Oh my God, I'm not going to sleep tonight. Azim, thank you so much.
And where was this? Where was this?
This is right near Star City, actually.
Yeah. Just some sweet old lady who we all now turn into a ghost. She was just being nice to you guys.
But वो पता नहीं क्या था. We were just like 1:30 को ऐसा कोई चेहरा देखता है तो भाई मैं चांस नहीं लेगा उसके लिए.
बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए.
Thanks for sharing that story with us, Azim. Have a good one. Chalo, bye.
Bye.
Man, I was more scared by that face he was making. That was really creepy.
The story also went really fast.
Dargi. Old ladies don't have it. It's not fair to old ladies, Suresh. Oh, you look like a stern teacher when you do that.
I think I just tried.
Great stuff there. Let's keep going. We've said Mahabaleshwar now so many times. Hopefully it's helping tourism in Mahabaleshwar. I don't know. But Mahabaleshwar to apna Zoom call mein nahi hai, Suresh. I don't know what kind of advice you're giving him.
Shubhankar. Now he changed his name and he's joined us again. I think
वो तेरे को उल्लू बना रहा है. नहीं है कोई शुभंकर इधर.
Okay, joined with my phone should work now, sir. So sorry for the trouble. The title is Shubhankar. SHUBHANKAR.
There's no one here of that name. I swear.
Popeye the Butcher. Hoezaay sir को Instagram में मैसेज भेजना. अभी इसके अलावा मैं और कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूँ. मैंने बहुत कोशिश की. इसके बिना.
Oh, look at this, so creepy. Ongoing haunting. Baapre.
Thank you, Roxy. I'm good, my health is good. And my mera diabetes bhi theek hai. Diabetes chal raha hai.
Good. No, Suresh.
Ongoing haunting.
Baapre.
Unknown YouTuber. Thank you for the shout out, Suresh ji.
Nahi chal raha. Ongoing haunting.
बेटा ongoing hunting की वजह से अपना थोड़ा रुक गया यहाँ पे.
भूत ने लैंड केबल को पकड़ा है या राउटर को पकड़ा है? Come on, sir. You can do it.
Ongoing
telling you यार,
haunting.
नहीं है कोई
We are
अध्यक्ष
waiting for
bunker.
him to join us, but he didn't make it.
नहीं 1101 is not a thing. सिद्धार्थ क्या कर रहे हो आप?
There's 3 ones in that. It's a
No,
very
no, man,
auspicious number.
But this is not blackjack.
Hmm?
It has to be, all the numbers have to be the same ना. गया
मिले
वो.
लकी है. मिले 1.
Ongoing haunting, बाप रे. That was his idea कि हम लोग. Oh, that's a time check from
Sorry.
Suresh. It's 11:01, everyone. How do I know what time it is? And Suresh starts yawning.
First
That
you
means
on.
you have reached. Suresh sir, hi.
Oh, hi.
How are
मैडम
you?
कैसी हैं आप? कैसी हैं आप चाची जी? हैं?
क्या? How dare you call me that?
नहीं.
Samruddhi says Suresh sir is so sweet. Love you guys. Missing Adbhut things on Fridays. I know. करेंगे हम. थोड़ा कर देखते हैं. अपना कोई भरोसा नहीं है ना. You know how to leave my body.
11
Welcome to
हो
the
गया.
stream, everyone.
थम साउंड चालू हो गया ऊपर से. यही तो मैं बोल रहा था बहुत
Your
टाइम से.
neighbor's just come home and he's just adjusting the furniture.
No,
क्या
it's
problem
like
है?
a heavy feet walking. It's very strange.
So, होता है सर ऐसा.
Avni Pandya.
Yeah. Let's see who's next. छोरी
That's been
बच्ची
waiting.
हो क्या?
अरे वाह.
Sunbiker Sahil says.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hi.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes,
my
you
God.
are.
Very
Visible
much
नहीं हो आप,
madam.
but audible एकदम clear.
I'll turn on my video for a few seconds and turn it off. Is that okay?
No problem, ma'am.
So, yeah.
हाँ, आपको हमने login कर दिया. All right.
I'll just turn it off, okay?
Go for it, Avni. Yeah.
This is my brother's story. It's not a very old story. This had happened to him 2-3 years back. So, I'm so sorry. I'm very happy to be online.
Great.
Okay. So, yeah, he had gone to Manali. कॉलेज से गया था. उसका स्कूल का कॉलेज का पिकनिक था. तो he had gone to Manali and he was staying there with his friends. So पूरा स्कूल का फ्रेंड्स और सब लोग गया था उधर. Then he was staying in this hotel called Hotel Cyrus in Manali. You can Google that hotel. So while he was there, he was staying there for 1-2 days. Okay, and so the hotel is like, there's a little slope. It's like on a mountain kind of a thing, and they have a basement, and in the basement they have a big hall where they had their college party and dinner and everything. And then it was a 4-story building. Okay, so on the 4th floor, they were all staying, all young college people, all young college group. And so in one room, there were 5-6 people accommodated because they were kids. They were given in one big room. So they had their dinner there in the basement. They had their party. So by 10:30-11, they were asked to go back to their rooms. Okay, and apparently you can't stay there after 11:30 in that basement. It is a little creepy hotel. So when they were back in their room, there was somebody who was knocking the door and running away. That's what they felt first, that somebody is goofing around. Somebody is just knocking at the door and then going away. When they opened the door, there was nobody outside. It was a very huge lobby outside. Okay, so while they were having this argument कि कोई तो यार नॉक करके जा रहा है, डर भी रहे थे because they were young. तो किसी ने एकदम जोर से नॉक किया and they were at the door. और उन्होंने जब खोला ना, तो एक्चुअली कोई नहीं था. अभी ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता कि कोई एकदम से.
She went on mute.
Hello.
You muted for
we
some
can hear
time.
you. Yeah. Continue.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
तो ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता कि कोई एकदम से ही भाग के नीचे चला जाए like that. तो उन लोग को they got little scared. So it was night. They went down 233. They went ground floor pe, and then when they were coming up, no, if it's so in the lift, if they're pressing fourth floor, the lift would automatically open on the third floor. Okay, and after that they came back in the room. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes.
you seem to be
Are
putting
you time
yourself on
traveling?
mute.
After some time, after 233,
After 233, we lost you.
Suresh, you say you're going in and out of the portal.
After
hello.
233, after
After
233,
233.
we lost
Sorry,
you.
they could hear, yeah, he could hear somebody knocking, but not on the door, at the window. Okay, and as I said, it was on the fourth floor. It is not possible anybody coming up and knocking, right? So they got little scared and all. So multiple events happened, and later on next day, when they googled about this hotel, it's called Hotel Citrus in Manali. There are many comments that it is a haunted hotel, and again in that basement there is something, and there are many people who have seen ghosts over there. In that lobby, they have even seen, if you press third floor or second floor, it would randomly open on any floor, and people knocking and all. I know it's a very short story,
Oh, very creepy. Our,
but you can Google that hotel. It's
the
called
area
Hotel
is Manali, na?
Manali. Yes. You can Google Hotel Citrus. The first thing you will see is Hotel Citrus haunted, and then there are many comments over there that you should not go over there because many people have.
बेचारा होटल सिट्रस का पूरा धंधा चौपट because people are getting blown in Manali.
नहीं वो तो गूगल में भी ऐसे ही लिख रहा है.
हाँ ना, वहाँ पे है ऐसा कुछ तो है.
And is the basement haunted?
Yeah.
The staff is friendly, food is amazing. Only the bathrooms give out a weird feeling because
the
of the
ghosts
bathtub.
are weird. Suresh, just लिख दो उधर इधर कुछ नहीं है. I was knocking on the doors and the windows. It was me.
Because I recently,
धंधा चौपट नहीं होना चाहिए इसके
thank
वजह
you
से.
for saying the story now. इसके पहले, even if you tried and you get it, 2 weeks back I was in Kasauli.
You should have gone. No, you like asking that.
Manali दूसरी तरफ है. Kasauli में भी ऐसा. I can, that those areas are pretty standalone types. And ऐसा story सुनने से थोड़ा मैं तो डर जाती, लेकिन thankfully ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं.
Wonder what paranoia is a side effect of certain thing that happens in Manali, I believe. मैंने सुना है दोस्तों से. But you know what? I want to meet the college students who managed to convince the faculty that Manali में trip होना चाहिए. I mean,
कौन सा college है ये?
They're like, ma'am, Manali जाते हैं.
Choni Road.
Oh, very good.
Hinduja college are taken.
100 points to those students who convinced the faculty कि Manali जाते हैं for a trip. Anyway, thank you so much for that story. Very creepy and very unnerving. Now people have something to Google also. Suresh is still on the page leaving a review. Anyway,
right.
Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye. I think Avni ji exercise kar rahi thi through the whole thing. That's why she's slightly out of breath over there. Crazy, man. Arey, Suresh ji.
My God.
थोड़ा
मेरा
वाईफाई कम था.
नहीं वाईफाई कम नहीं था, मेरा perfect था.
नहीं मेरी.
हाँ तेरा हो सकता है. Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Hi, Hukutai. Hi, sir. Hey, you can call me. You can call me Pranidhi. You have to call me ma'am and all. It's not formal. We've known each other for a good couple of weeks now.
Age का थोड़ा.
Ashish says, मैं तो डारगी. And pee pee poop poop वाला t-shirt होना चाहिए Hoezaay by merch.
Pee pee poop poop.
कुछ भी. Leave my body. Welcome everyone to the stream. We're just about to. Oh, अच्छा. There's ठीक है. आगे बढ़ते हैं. 60 seconds. Someone is क्या हुआ?
Oh,
कुछ हुआ क्या?
Hey.
Anyway, we're gonna go on to our next. Your guy is still not here, Suresh, by the way.
अरे वो I sent you. बेटा मैं भी कुछ नहीं कर सकता हूँ. Popeye the butcher.
छोटी बच्चर हो क्या?
वही तो शुभांकर, आपका नाम नहीं है, कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है और पूरा गदर मचा रखी है आपने इंस्टा फीड में, मेरा पर्सनल मैसेजेस में, डीएम में. अभी कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं.
Imran Kabir says, Hoezaay, play Resident Evil Village on your PS5. Love you guys. ठीक है, try करेंगे. Leave my body. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. अरे बाप रे, ये क्या देखने को मिल रहा है?
हमें audible पूछा उसने.
I'm just gonna keep my finger on the disconnect button just in case. अरे क्या हो रहा है?
जोप ले ले.
उसको fever. अरे he's drooling and all. उसको already fever हो गया. क्या दिखा रहा है भाई? 11-11. He's really 11-11ing us right now.
11,
who's
11.
handling the camera?
God.
Ma'am, आपका audio. What's going on, bro? Why are they showing us this? This is damn creepy. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, थोड़ा tissue है आपके पास?
That's a fan.
11-11, man. Really, very 11-11.
11-11. Absolutely.
Pretty 11-11.
And
oh, you know what? I know the story. This is really going to 11-11 your brains. That's the ghost who picked up the phone and is videoing the person whose house they're living in. So the guy was asleep, but the ghost has called us, trying to like contact us. Bhuji, agar aapke paas thoda tissue hai.
Ramendra was fast asleep, and this with the phone on, wife realized कि or sister realized maybe wife or
woke
sister
him up by mistake.
woke him up saying, अरे तू आ गया and he's like, अबे रहने दो, मैं छोड़ दो यार, भूत गया बाढ़ में, मेरे को सोना है. And I say,
these are the moments I live for. Where they call that one guy was sleeping. I'm clicking the ask to unmute button. Oh, but the ghost's hands are going through the phone now because they could only concentrate for a couple of moments. You know what I mean? They used up all their moments in moving the phone around. That was wild.
Or worse, maybe that person was possessed and they are trying to show ki
he was just chilling. I look like that every morning. So,
but he had some spit drooling from his side.
Yeah.
And his eyes were red also, and one had gone up like this. See?
No, sir. You're filling in your brain is filling in the gaps now.
What did you say?
He seems so annoyed that somebody's taking a video of him while he's sleeping. What's that? Naughty ghosts.
I think we should have a time limit. We can't just be waiting. Maybe they don't want to be on the stream.
Next call.
Next.
He must be brushing his teeth now.
What's the problem?
Mahabaleshwar, we got him. We got Mahabaleshwar. Bro, you made it.
Wow.
Talia, sab log, everybody leave claps in the comments. Mahabaleshwar has made it. Or he got disconnected.
I think he's trying to join from Mahabaleshwar, जहाँ पे शायद Wi-Fi का problem है और.
Oh, no, I could see the fan in 60 FPS. So I don't know. I think Mahabaleshwar is messing with you. Always somebody else. That was really funny. Anyway, let's keep going.
That's weird.
That's suspicious. That's
suspicious. And as we look out for more people, they were joining, but they were not joining.
Oh my God! Hi.
Oh my God! Hi, Huku. Hi.
Hi.
Joining us was Shruti Savan. She walked through the hall.
I can't believe you added me today. Okay, one second.
She said she didn't believe.
It's a nice, bright and sunny day.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm in Canada.
Suresh wants to know which part of the house. But anyway. I'm just kidding. Okay, go for it.
Okay, so let me start. Yes, yeah. So this is an old story when I was living in India with my parents. So we had moved to a different house. So we were living in a building where our house was undergoing renovation. And during that time, we had rented another house, which was on the ground floor, which was somebody else's house. It belonged to a really old couple. And we knew them. So they had moved out for a month or something. And we paid them rent and we started living there. So it goes that the first, I think 1 or 2 days were fine. And so we all, like the whole family, was to sleep in the bedroom because it was like a 1-bedroom house and we were just staying there for a month. And I was sleeping on the bed and the rest of my family members used to still sleep like right down there on the floor. So when I started sleeping on the bed, I think about the 3rd or the 4th day, So I had experiences with like sleep paralysis and dreaming and stuff like that, but this was something different because I could literally feel someone watching right by the door of the bedroom. Like if I'm sleeping on the bed, my family is sleeping, and there's like a door right on the left hand side. Like I could see from my the corner of my eye or something, like someone's watching. So day goes by, 2, 3, it's fine. And then a few days later, I could literally see like an image of a small boy standing there and literally calling me, like gesturing me to like come towards him or something like that. And I got scared. I woke up, and the next day I was thinking like, what's happening? And so both my parents worked, and I tend to live alone in the house. And I don't know, I think I was in college or something. I don't even remember, but I used to stay alone in the house. So during the day, it used to be fine. But come evening, like after the sunset and stuff like that, the house started having a weird feeling. So after a week, I just happened to like speak to my mom and started asking about like, who are these people that were living in their house and stuff like that. And I happened to see one small tiny photo frame on the wall of the bedroom, which apparently for a week, none of us noticed who the hell that photo was. And so my mom then tells me a story a week later of all this happening that, oh, you know what, I think they had a son, an elder son. So they had 2 kids. And she said, oh, I think they have an elder son. I said, what do you mean you think they have one? And what happened to him? So she's like, oh, I don't know, he went missing or he died or something like that. But there was this story of the elder son died. And I looked at the frame, and it was not a child. It was like a younger boy. But so I said that, why is the frame hanging up there? That why are we living in like this environment if you know something has happened? So I told her, get the frame off or whatever. So then my mom took the photo frame off, and I didn't think anything of it. Then one evening, I was sleeping. I came back from college. I think I was sleeping on the same bed. And that's when things really started getting scary. So now that I've figured out, okay, there's someone, this couple has a son who has apparently died or missing. I have no idea. So I'm sleeping on the same bed, and it's evening this time. There's nobody in the house. And it starts again that I think this time it was sort of a lucid dreaming sort of a experience. So I'm sleeping on the bed. Again, I see the same boy calling me, asking me to like go towards him. And then I see myself getting up, following him, going out of the bedroom, like running towards something. And then suddenly there's like this whole new world where I don't know. I just remember seeing random things where I'm just following him. And then suddenly there's like a big crash, and a huge glass is broken and everything has fallen on top of me. And then I woke up, and there was actually the window that I was sleeping had broken, crashed on top of me. I have no idea how that window has broken. And I woke up with glass on my face in my bed at like in the evening. And I was so scared and shivering. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know who called. And then when the glass was on top of me, so I looked around to just see that if somebody was outside or something. That nothing of that sort happened. I panicked. I couldn't get up from the bed. I called my dad. I was like, you have to come running. Like, I can't deal with this anymore. So I was still in the bed. My dad showed up like in 10, 15 minutes or something. He took me off the bed. He literally remember like my dad checking everywhere. If someone was outside, if someone saw what happened, how did the window break or whatever. Then we picked up the glass. We like took it away and stuff like that. So then I told my parents, all this has been happening. I cannot continue living in this house, because this is like the step one was just one dreaming, like him calling me. The step two was literally again the same thing after finding out like there is someone who had died or gone missing, and now this glass is literally fallen on me. Like, I can't deal with this. So it was like we were supposed to stay there for a month, but of course we left earlier than that. Like, we left in like 20 days or something, even though our house was renovating and stuff. So yeah, that was one experience that I still remember very clearly. I think it happened 10 years ago, but even today, like when I talk about it, like I can clearly remember like how exactly all that happened during those, like, I think 20 days or something of my life.
Oh, that was super creepy. And the child is now living with you. I heard a small boy running around. Nahi na? And was this in Manali? My God, very creepy. That whole both the worlds meeting finally. But now after
That's
that, kuch
how
nahi hua na?
I have experience, but that's fine. Like I'm used to living with like such experiences. And it's like, I mean, it's okay. I don't know. I think Suresh can relate to it. Like he can like sort of make sense of how you just get these signs. No?
No,
he can.
It's like, I hope this building was not somewhere in Warsaw. But
No. It isn't Ghatkopar. No.
okay, because I had something it's so similar.
What year was this in?
2009.
2009. I remember Suresh used to dress up as a little boy and then go to people's houses. I don't know if anyway, it's a different story.
I wouldn't look like a little boy that time anyway. So
Shruti, thanks for sharing.
Yeah. So
yes, so you guys, could you just say hi to my boyfriend Shishir? He's a huge fan. He has introduced me to your streaming. He's not here, he's traveling. He is in India right now and you added me today. So he's going to be very jealous and I'm happy about that.
Hi Shishir.
Hey Shishir.
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 And Shishir's last name is also Menin. So Sir can say something. Menin. Yeah.
Shishir Mone, namaskaram.
Thank you so much, guys. It was lovely.
Bye,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
बापरे क्या see again ना सुनता क्यों नहीं है पेरेंट्स बच्चे लोग ने कुछ बोला ना बिलीव करके तुरंत नहीं तो क्या है it becomes a lifelong
stays with you ना
still
remembers it
मेरे तो बहुत ऐसा प्रॉब्लम हुआ यार they should listen कुछ भी डर रहेगा ना बच्चा जब बोलते हैं ऐसा कुछ दिख रहा है उसको हाथ में लेके try and go to that place and try and give him some answers.
I guess it's maybe the parents also scared and they're like नहीं मेरे को डर लग रहा है मैं नहीं करेगा
अगर तुमको नहीं दिखता डरने का नहीं बिंदास घुस के 1-2 लात मारने का उधर.
Anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. 23 yeah, what a great time to end. Yeah. Lovely. 23
महाबलेश्वर ऑन्टिंग आया नहीं है but I think DCB गया 23 मेरे को दरवाजा खोलने दे.
This is all to get rid of the vibes, positive vibes only. 23. Anyway, मैं यहाँ पे आई because I just wanted to say I see you people who type saying कि guys don't forget to hit like and all, and मैं एकदम I feel so good, आपके लिए एक फ्री किसी कितना स्वीट लोग हैं जो ऐसे करते हैं. आई सी यू. थैंक यू फॉर रिमाइंडिंग पीपल टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब. कमेंट भी कर लेना, शेयर कर लेना, आप लोग पार्टिसिपेट भी कर लेना, सब कर लेना. हम लोग ये गोस्ट स्ट्रीम्स करते रहेंगे. अगला स्ट्रीम गोस्ट स्ट्रीम 50th एनिवर्सरी है मतलब इन दिस स्ट्रीम वर्ल्ड में 50th स्ट्रीम है अगला स्ट्रीम. आई एम अमेज्ड दैट कि हम लोगों ने करी इतना इतना करी हम.
Hope I'm there next.
Oh no, how awkward is that? But leave my body. Welcome everyone to the stream. Oh, it's 11:24. Anyway, Suresh, this Friday, if you're available and you're on for it, I wanted to do a scam stream.
I should be available.
I found one
Friday.
amazing thread with crazy scams. And people can call in and stuff, but we'll mostly have like a set number of scams we would want to talk about.
I think we should mix Adbhut and scams together.
भाजी बनाना है तेरे को. सब काम मेरे ABC मिक्स अद्भुत स्कैम में करते हैं. मिक्सिंग अद्भुत स्कैम.
तो बहुत ज्यादा बात कर रहा, मैं नोटिस कर रहा हूँ आजकल. जब मैं भी शादी करता हूँ जाके साइरस और सिरिल की तरह.
Anyway, we'll talk about it. Okay, sorry sir. मैं करता हूँ mix. But I want to take a couple of moments to do some self promotions and stuff. सुरेश मेनन, आप IPL के बारे में कुछ कर रहे हैं आजकल? I saw you with a big mustache entertaining some people.
So I'm doing this for Glance in Mobi Live, Glance live stream and Glance live stream. So this is a lot of fun. I got 10 matches to talk about before the matches begin, and I've been spot on with all my comments so far. And मुझे
Your
बड़ा मजा आ
favorite
रहा
thing
है,
in the whole world, which is cricket.
which is cricket. And today also, I think I thought Mumbai is going to lose, and we lost again 6 times in a row, 0 points. I can't tell you
Yeah.
how angry it makes
My
fans, but
gosh.
we need to control
Wow.
our emotions and
We
let somebody
should,
else
yeah.
win this time. Yeah, that's about it.
Very good, very good.
कि अभी
So,
दिल्ली हार गया, अपने को ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है, लेकिन आज शाम को लगा यहाँ पे रोहित
yeah.
शर्मा.
I just said Suresh should doing something. You've gone into full on commentary about
रोहित
matches. और
शर्मा,
क्या हो
if
गया
you're
इसको?
watching, if you're watching ghost streams, यहाँ पे are you watching ghost stream? Blue पहनता हूँ मैं मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए.
क्या हो गया सुरेश?
Bleed blue, you are only bleeding your fans this time, Mumbai.
Oh my God, calm down. Anyway, अपनी तरफ से I've hopefully started doing more game streams. Oh, here we go. Oh no, he. Bhavni says reminds me of horror group with neighbors during electricity cuts. Very entertaining. Yeah, बिल्कुल ना. Whenever the electricity used to go out, पूरा building आता था बाहर. Now we want electricity cuts. सब लोग साथ
अरे
में
अभी तो अरे you should do the same thing. अभी इतना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जाता है, वाईफाई चला जाता है, so वाईफाई जाएगा
that's
जब
not
everyone
good.
should
That's
come.
not good.
It's the
पागल हो
same thing.
जाएंगे लोग. We'd like electricity cut, but Wi-Fi चलना चाहिए. Anyway, Tabia says I didn't add any message earlier. Hey Jose and Suresh says Suresh sir hasn't accepted my LinkedIn request.
Oh.
पता नहीं तेरा क्या चल रहा है उधर सुरेश.
कौन है ये?
Adya Sriram says पैसा खत्म कमला का हमला. Katrina Bhan reminder. Abhishek Rao says करो सर आप करेंगे.
कमला वेलकम. कुछ नहीं है, कटरीना कैफ, मेरे को तो एक ही कैफ मालूम है, मोहम्मद कैफ, बस उतना ही. थैंक यू.
Abhishek Rao says Pranidhi, nice manly shoulders, looking quite pretty today. Thank you very much. मेरे कंधा पे बहुत सारा बोझ है ना, इसलिए तो मैं काफी काफी काम करती रहती हूँ. But anyway, thank you so much everyone for being here. Harami chat, mods, log, leave my body. Welcome everyone to the. हाँ तो stream खत्म ही होने वाला है अभी बस 2 minute में. I'm doing gaming streams. Please check that out. What an amazing stream I had. Personally, I honestly don't care also if anyone didn't enjoy, but I had so much fun. At the 20-minute mark, you can skip ahead. It was a story of strife and working hard, and then finally defeating all the obstacles. Please, you must check it out. It's the Ghost Runner stream, which I did yesterday. मैं उसका highlights बनाऊंगा. And Suresh Menon यार, Suresh Menon. ये इतना ये है वो आदमी, यही है.
मैं कुछ नहीं किया.
इतना बड़ा हीरा ये आदमी, इससे बड़ा हीरा है ही नहीं. I couldn't get the accent. इससे बड़ा हीरा है ही नहीं. It's the one, the only, the man with the viscosity and consistency of viscous consistent things, Suresh Menon. Talia. Before you introduce the other guy in the stream, please come to the Discord channel. They will keep going all night doing ghost stories, discussing ghosts, etc. The after party happens there. So, आओ हवेली में. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Harami chat. I'm about to press the button. So, that's your cue, Mr. Menon. You say, oh, no. Hoezaay, so great.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only guy who's responsible for all these streams, the
hey,
guy who's responsible for getting us together.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Hoezaay Kowako.
No, not me. Please, don't blame me. I don't have anything
sorry.
to do
The person who's responsible is not here right now.
Yeah.
Give me a shout out to Cyril.
Yeah, I think Cyril messaged me saying कि आज रात वो गोवा से वापस आ रहा है. आज रात को पता नहीं वो किधर है. He must be flying the plane. But
actually,
listen,
I saw him in Goa.
But Suresh, I think we should end today's stream with sending positive vibes only in Cyrus Sahukar's own words. Positive vibes only, and hearts, lots of hearts for Cyrus Sahukar. And his wife, of course, because she's going to be needing most of the support and most of the luck. You know, I mean, try to understand, guys. Oh no. Just as we were ending, Suresh, देखो क्या हुआ.
क्या?
Pawan, अरे इतना जल्दी क्यों बंद कर रहे हो? यही टाइम पे खत्म होती. Leave my body. Welcome everyone. Oh, khatam ho gaya stream anyways. That's it. Gonna press the button. Drop hearts for Cyrus Saukar. Go to his Instagram, guys, and please wish him and his wife tons and tons of love and happiness and positive vibes only. Positive vibes only. Good night, everyone. You can come finish the rest in the
Yes,
Discord
yes,
server.
that is all. That is all.
I press the button.
मैं press करता हूँ. एक
Okay, press it, Suresh.
second.
Beep beep. Boop.
अरे